It's so
All
bad.
right, there we go. Thank you
Legendary.
to Coldplay for leading us into the show tonight.
Coldplay will be sending us a...
Yeah, maybe we send him a T-shirt.
No.
That was so
No,
bad.
I got a couple left.
All right.
All right, folks, we are back. We took a week off last week, but we are back ready to go. Plenty to talk about, like every week here in Philly. There's always plenty to talk about. This is Jim Marcus. To my left, the elder statesman, Donald Kennedy Martin Deke.
Loader James.
Good evening. To his
How you
left,
doing?
you know what? I started off wrong. Coming to you live from beautiful downtown Willow Grove, the lovely Crack Bell Production Studios. See, Smitty, you threw me off. You said you wanted to do this tonight, and I wasn't prepared.
not as
Probably
easy as
should have
it
let.
looks.
Probably should have let me. Looking like Joe Girardi performance up here.
Oh, whoa! Taking shots already. To Deke's left, the principal.
The,
No, the AP.
interim,
The interim principal.
The IP.
The IP. Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening.
How are you, Smitty? Good?
Great. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Thank you.
To his left, the Don, DJ Martin. What's going on?
Yo, what's up?
We got that Coldplay special just for you.
Yeah,
I know you were
appreciated
excited.
it. And I don't hate Coldplay, but that was so bad.
That was bad.
That was really
Andrew has it as his ringtone.
I do.
Hopefully they don't play that after the touchdowns in the stadium.
Oh,
That'd
Oh.
suck.
Oh
would
God, that'd
suck.
be
That'll
bad.
really fire
That
up the
would
crowd.
Fly.
And to DJ's left, we have the youngest Martin. Andrew Martin, what's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
So
We're missing Brody Man tonight. The kid's being studious, studying for finals, for exams. So what's up, Brody? I'm sure he's going to be watching. He already got the text from him to get
Nerd.
started.
Nerd.
Nerds. Behind the glass, we got Nate Money Moss keeping us live on the air. What's going on, Nate?
You.
All right. Our sponsors, InsurePhilly.com. Get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. The Matt Maloney Agency helping us out here, being a sponsor of Santa Boot first for 3 years now? We going on year 3? We're in year 3.
We're in year 3. Yes.
Thank you, Matt, as always. And our drink sponsor, Pops McCain's Fine Whiskeys, Jason Fogg, proprietor. We got some new stuff coming out soon. We'll tease it. Probably have Jay in the studio in the next few weeks. And Mama Mia's keeping our bellies full tonight. We had a buffalo chicken pizza, the upside down pizza, and the sweet chili wings.
that's a plain pizza.
And a plain pie.
And a
Yeah,
plain.
we got to get the plain pie for Mr. Goldfish over there.
Mr. Goldfish. Mr. Goldfish.
He likes the crust cut off his PB&J.
How? I thought you were saying go somewhere else.
Nah, we're talking
No,
about your
you
Uncrustables and cold
You
fish.
you leave your pants crusty.
Oh my God.
Were you at the Coldplay concert?
No, you asked me that. No.
Yeah,
You
he
look
was.
like a huge Coldplay fan.
He does.
You definitely like turn them up in the shower on the way to work. Get like.
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
More Foo Fighters.
I think
than Coldplay.
Yellow is your
Your wedding
ringtone.
song?
It might be.
Yeah, that's my wedding song. Yeah,
You look like a Coldplay fan. I'm just.
I'm
saying.
not.
No.
No?
I mean, I'll listen to them, but I've never been to their concert. Don't really care to go to one of their concerts.
All right.
Kind of think they're overrated, but they're okay.
I don't know if they're overrated, but
I do.
debatable. But that's
Their
all right.
music puts me to sleep.
No, that's what I don't get. Like the people that
Like if I went to that concert,
yeah,
if I was
their music
They-
is very slow.
right,
and
I'd,
most of their stuff
I'd be
is,
like,
yeah.
I'd be asleep.
They got a couple that are a little more upbeat, but I wouldn't
that's
pay.
the thing.
I
Like,
wouldn't pay to
their
see them.
lyrics,
No.
Their lyrics can't be up. Like it's weird. I don't know. They're like.
Yeah,
They're like,
they're just
wow.
average.
They're not
Like you.
average. They're good, but
They're right average.
Yeah, they're like
I'll
Phillies
listen
level.
I'll listen to
They're
a
like
couple.
Phillies level, yeah.
Phillies.
They're not at the top of the East, but you know they're hanging around.
Yeah, but they're not as hot as the Phillies.
Yeah, right.
Flanges.
What if Flan just said?
I can see Smitty singing Paradise and crying in the shit.
He's already started. It's all right. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting until that Eagles season starts. AB, I'm coming for you, and I hope it hurts.
Wow.
That was good. That was actually good wordplay.
Yeah,
That was.
Good job, Smitty.
not Coldplay, wordplay.
This is bad.
No Wordle, no Wordle.
God.
All right, let's talk sports. You
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
are.
sorry.
Starting out with a thump. Thompson Thumpers.
Dingerville, we updated.
Dingerville needs to be updated.
74 home runs.
Listen,
I didn't update the record, but we're now 28-29.
Yep, we're
3
right.
games behind for the wild card.
3.5, right? Or are we three
Well,
now?
we got the win today, so it's a half.
Oh, I thought it was
You
3.
make it- yeah,
Okay.
make it
All
half
right.
game up.
Good.
And 9 for the
Division.
division, which is going to be hard to get. I don't see us.
With the Mets, anything's possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I'm,
that's-
I'm
yeah, let's
banking
go.
on their
2000,
collapse.
2008, dude, they choked a 9-game lead in September.
I'm banking.
We're
on
not.
their
We're not even in
collapse.
July yet. Relax with the Mets. They're gonna have a ton
They-
of injuries.
They don't even have their starting
Yeah,
pitchers.
Exactly.
Right. So,
So
they're
this-
gonna and they've had an easy part of their schedule. They'll be all right.
We gained very little with this streak.
Gained nothing.
In the,
No.
the wild card we did. Not
In
Listen.
the wild card, yes, but not the division.
division.
We didn't
The
even gain on the Braves.
The Braves jumped us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but we got the Braves coming up. We'll take care of business. You guys gotta have faith.
I have faith.
Thank you, Andrew. You also have faith in Baker Mayfield, so that's questionable.
Hey, he's still got a job.
Right, he still has a job
Still
right
has a
now.
job
Yeah.
right
As of
now.
right now, he
Heard
does.
34 more allegations are coming out
Yeah,
against
right.
Watson.
Seriously, it seems that way.
All right, let's go to Phillies. I'm sorry.
Nah, man,
Dingerville.
that's a topic for discussion, but let's try to keep it.
Right now,
baseball
Dingerville
first.
has no vacancy available.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hot. Right, hitting season. The cliche
and
hitting
the-
season
The
is
best
here.
part is they got production out of guys that you wouldn't normally expect.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the young
I
guys.
agree.
The younger guys are coming
Yep.
through big for them, which is really nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. When the bottom of an order produces,
Yeah.
your chances of winning go through the roof because everybody expects the top of the order, heart of the order to produce. But when that bottom of the order produces, man, your chances to win really go
that
up.
home series against the Angels, yeah, the Angels are awful right now, but that Sunday win is huge.
That's a
That
game
can
changer.
really
I
lift-
agree with
Yeah,
you.
they
That can really lift a team.
They
Yeah,
still
I
have
agree.
two of the best players in all
yeah.
of baseball.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, I agree.
And they were a top team before they fell off. I mean, they were.
Milwaukee's
really
a
good.
tough place to go and win. I would
Yeah,
be happy
yeah.
with 2 out of 3.
And
they swept them, and they beat their best
I was
pitcher
gonna say
today.
they
And
faced the
yes.
reigning Cy Young.
And you know what the best part about it was? Their starting pitching was legit, and their
lights
bullpen
out.
minus Corey, the one game was really
yeah,
good.
it was a little shaky today.
I didn't. Okay.
yeah.
It was a
What,
little shaky
Dominguez
today.
was?
It made you, no,
Nah, Norwood
Kirk-
towards the
or
end.
Norwood
See,
did.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, I think
made you
Dominguez
nervous.
should be the closer. I'm going
Yeah,
to
we were-
continue to say it. Dominguez.
Yeah,
has
Dominguez should
closer
be
stuff.
in the eighth or ninth inning.
No, he should be the 9th. Corey should be the.
Yeah, I'm
setup.
fine with that. Yeah,
I
I'm
would be
fine
okay
that.
with Knable going set up.
That's
'Cause
what I said. And
it doesn't
Dominguez
look
closer.
It doesn't look like he has the stuff to be a closer.
He's a fastball
Yeah,
pitcher.
he
That's all
just-
he's got.
He doesn't have the stuff to be a closer.
Dominguez has a variety of pitches.
He's never been a closer in his career.
I know.
Right?
I know. No.
And they just expected to plug
I
him in.
thought
this
he
year.
was.
No, he.
No?
Well, he might have been in Milwaukee for a little bit, and then Hader took his job, and then he went to the Dodgers,
And-
and then he got hurt.
yeah.
Right, he was a setup man.
And-
but Dominguez has been a closer. Before
Yeah,
he got
yeah,
hurt,
yeah,
he
yeah.
was the closer to Phillies.
And now he looks like he's back to
Oh,
what
yeah,
he was
he-
before
Dominguez.
the injury
So-
and the surgeries.
Here's the question:
Sure.
They made the one big move we all talked about. Is that it? Girardi's gone. Is
Yeah,
it? Was it that easy?
I don't
Is
think
Thompson
I don't think it's that.
leaving, not diddling with the lineup,
I don't think
figuring
it's-
out the pitching, or is it just?
I
It was
don't-
just bad timing.
I don't think it's
Or
that
coincidental.
easy, but I've been saying it for a while, and you guys, we've all said it. Is like, especially in baseball, consistency matters, right? You gave Stott this opportunity, and now you're playing him consistently,
Yeah.
and you're starting to see it. Girardi would play Stott like 1 every 5 games. You cannot do
Yeah.
that for a young guy's confidence. You know what I mean? And also,
that
Thompson has made some moves, but not in the level of like, oh, let's take. Have you seen him? Other than they had a big lead, take Castellanos'
Yeah, that's what I was
bat
just
out of
gonna
the
say,
lineup?
yeah.
No,
That's what I'm
I
asking.
mean, he put
So-
Herrera in today, and he hit a home run. Every move that he's made,
Veerling the other night.
yeah, Veerling.
The
Every
righty on
move
the
that he's
lefty.
made has been good. So, I mean, I think this is one part of the equation, but I just also think, which is what we all said, is eventually they were going to get hot.
Right.
Now they're hot. Schwarber's hitting.
That's what I was
You know,
gonna say.
other people are hitting.
I think it was more
Um,
coincidental.
Yeah, it's the timing. Just
I-
like would they have gone on this streak if Girardi was still the manager?
I will say no.
Did they get a little bump because we're playing for the
Yeah,
new guy
yeah.
and that
Yeah.
just carried through?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think it's. I don't think it's because Girardi was fired. I think.
I think they
no,
played
I think-
looser with Thompson. I think
it was because Girardi was fired. I think it did give him a little kick in the ass. But I also think a little bit of his coincidental, like Smitty was saying. We all have been saying that this team and the bats eventually are going to wake up. You know, I mean, they're not going to go the whole season dead. So I think that's part of the reason why they're on this streak that they're on right now. And the starting pitching has been amazing.
that's what I was going to
If
say.
that hopefully
if
can
they're
continue.
any type of a professional player, when Girardi got fired, they had to look at themselves in the mirror and say, hey, I'm partly responsible for that
Yeah.
guy losing his job because of the way I'm playing. So you have to take that and use it as motivation to go out there and do what you need to do to, number one, help the team turn it around, and number two, get yourself, playing to your top level. I definitely think getting rid of Girardi had something to do with the team turning it around.
I agree.
Because I mean, they won the last game Girardi managed, and they've won five or six,
Seven in a row.
Seven in a row.
Yeah.
So it's not a coincidence. It's definitely a direct correlation from one to the other, and it's a credit to the team that they've been able to do that. But I think professional athletes in every sport want that routine. They want to come to the stadium and know what they're doing each and every day. Football, NFL players love the 1 o'clock Sunday game. They don't like those primetime games because it takes them out of their routine.
Right.
Most of the games are played Sunday at 1 o'clock. The primetime games take them out of their routine. They're creatures of habit. They love that routine. Baseball players, they want to show up to the ballpark and not think, where am I batting at today? What position am I playing at today? They want to know, when I come to the ballpark, I'm going to be batting sixth, I'm playing second base. Or, whatever.
Right.
They want to know
that's
these things.
That's what I've been saying. If you look at Girardi's lineups, look at the first whatever games that he managed. It was every day was different.
Mm-hmm.
Then he also, if you noticed, this was the first time that Thompson allowed Ray Muto to play all 3 games, a night and a day game. Like, you have to let these guys play. Like, when you have momentum, you don't sit a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because
Right.
righty lefty. Like
Right.
Stott had momentum,
Right.
he's played ever since then. You're seeing the benefits of
And
playing
that's-
somebody consistently.
That's analytics bullshit.
Right. I agree with
It's
you.
a feel for the game. It's an eye for the game. It's a gut feel for the game.
Right.
And you're right. You can't when you're constantly getting switched in and out of the lineup, up and down the lineup,
Right.
different positions. You can't get into a flow. You can't get to a comfort level because you're always on edge. I gotta perform today at this position if I want to come back out on the field tomorrow. You have to get that routine, get that established level of comfort, and the only way to do that is, number one, to play every day, and number two, to play at the same position, being in the same order of the lineup.
Those
every day.
hitters, they need to, depending on where you are in the lineup and who's in front of you and behind you, it's going to depend. It's going to change the approach.
Oh yeah.
At the bat,
Yeah.
at the plate for you. So, right, if I'm hitting Schwarber, if I'm hitting leadoff tonight, and then I'm hitting 4 or 5 wherever Girardi was moving them to, it's like the whole thing you're saying. It's consistency.
Yep.
These guys need it, and then you throw these younger guys in there. Like, I know Bohm's been in the league 3 years now, but
Yeah.
he still needs to be consistent. He needs to
Yeah.
have to know who's protecting him in the lineup if there is a guy there, so he knows how to approach each at bat. He's just
Absolutely.
moving these guys
They've also-
around.
Yeah, I agree. They've also managed the bullpen too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, as much as we keep on saying, like, we want to switch Corey and Dominguez, it's been consistent, right? Like, if you have that, and this is what quality teams do, right? When you have a lead, specifically. Right now, it's been Hand as the 7th inning, Dominguez as the 8th, Corey's the 9th.
Yeah.
But at least you're managing a bullpen right. You know what I mean? And then also, like, Girardi would have took out Nola the other night too. Like, when he let him finish the inning. I think Thompson, and everybody's like, oh, when they hired Thompson. Look, I'm not sitting here saying Thompson's the answer, but like, when everybody hired him, like, oh, who the hell is this guy? This guy's been in baseball for 38 years. He knows what the hell he's doing. More than the third base coach that everybody wanted because he wanted.
Dusty?
Dusty Watson. I mean, he's been passed over for the job twice in Philadelphia. There's a reason.
There are career baseball
Lifers, right?
men,
Right.
lifers.
Yeah.
Joe Girardi's a career lifer in baseball. So I mean, I get your point, and I agree with your point that baseball lifers, they know what they're doing.
Right.
Girardi, he's a baseball lifer.
But I don't
Sometimes
think
you need
he's
that match.
he's a smart guy.
You need that right
He's
match,
not a
though.
dummy.
Yeah.
I'm not
a
saying he's a
smart
dummy,
guy.
but I think he overthought
But
managing. Thompson's just managing.
I think managing for some reason, and it's surprising
Pressure.
because he was a catcher. Catchers usually have such a knowledge of the game because they have to know all the game situations because they're directing traffic
Right.
out there. How many times you see the catcher come out in between pitches, step in front of the plate, and give all the hand signals for where the players are supposed to line up on the field because he's the guy that knows what's going on. Girardi, I don't understand how Girardi goes from being a really good catcher for his career to not being a very good manager. Because if you go over the history of catchers who turned into managers, I would be willing to bet that the majority of them were good managers.
But here's the thing, like, and everybody will go back, oh, the Marlins, he was coach, whatever. all of us, and this is no disrespect, all of us could have won a World Series with that Yankees team that Girardi had.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
Yeah.
They were
I mean,
stacked.
and
Most
he,
of those
and
Yankees
let's
teams
and,
are just-
and let's be honest, he's had 2 or 3 years to get things done, and he didn't do it. So I've been saying I wanted it earlier. You know, DJ said Memorial Day, which was basically spot on, but I wanted it earlier. And I think if it happened earlier, like I would have got rid of him after he blew that lead against the Mets. They were on it. They were in that.
A lot of people
They were
wanted
in like
to
a
talk through
4.
that.
I think that the bleeding would have stopped earlier. I think the team started to tune him out. They're
Well-
going to come out and say the right things, but if you're somebody like Bohm and you're like, you know, oh, this guy's our future third baseman, you're getting jerked around in the lineup, right? Moniak's being told when you come up, you're going to start playing every day. He has one bad game, and now the center fielder switch. Like, I think the players started to tune him out after a while,
Well,
too.
I was just going to say that
Yeah.
you touched on it earlier, talking about the relationship.
Right.
That I don't know if you guys heard. I heard on the radio today about Mark Teixeira talking about Girardi and how on those teams, Girardi wasn't really the guy that like would come over and talk to you.
Thompson.
Thompson is.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, I think that's important when you have a young team like the Phillies sort of do with half their lineup being, you know, under 27, 28.
Yeah.
That's important to have a manager that'll go and talk to your young guys and tell them, you know, what they got coming up the next day or, you know, scouting reports. Just hey, you know, how you feeling today? You know, something like that.
Yep.
And a lot of guys, I mean, Castellanos, I think, said he had maybe like two
yeah.
conversations with Girardi since he's been here.
Yeah.
You can't have that. I mean, as a big free agent signing, to only talk to your coach twice during the season, it's not going to work.
And not to deviate from that too much, but that was Chip Kelly's downfall.
Yeah.
One of his downfalls was that he never communicated with anybody.
And they brought it up in that press conference, the introductory press conference with Thompson, that they really hit it on it a lot, that they want to improve their communication with their players and coaches. So
Yeah, I think
that's what
factor.
they're doing, and it seems to be working.
At my former place of employment, there was a guy that I knew.
Delilah's?
Who said that,
Yeah,
Andrew?
you're right. I was a bouncer.
Yeah.
That's why I always got through then.
He guy by the name of George Mafano. He's a huge Yankees fan, and we used to go back and forth. 2009 was real fun between the two of us. We were always going back and forth, and I keep in touch with him through Facebook. And when we hired Girardi, he just kind of snickered and laughed at me, like, "Yeah, okay, good luck with that." I'm like, "What are you talking about? He won the
A
World
lot of
Series."
Yankees guys didn't like
He's-
him, man.
Well, I'm getting to that, Smitty. Don't spoil it. And
I mean, I was
you know,
just
he
trying to
won
get you to
the
move along.
manager of the year in 06 with Florida. I was like, "What are you talking about, dude? He's a really good manager. He's got a track record, like yada yada yada." He's like, "Nah, you'll see. You'll find out." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, whatever. Just go away." So I never forgot that. That always stuck in the back of my mind. And I was like, I really hope George isn't right, because if he is, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the longer Girardi's tenure went on, and we never improved, didn't make the playoffs.
Nobody developed.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
never
That was the
developed.
biggest
I was
problem.
like, that son of a bitch, George is
Yeah.
right, man. And I got to admit, yeah, George was right about Girardi, and it pisses me off to admit that, but I got to admit it.
Baseball's the sport to me that I feel like the manager, whatever you want to call him in baseball, not the coach,
Yeah.
makes the least amount of impact on the game. They can
agree.
lose you games,
Yep.
but if your team's good,
Yeah.
they're going to hit.
Right.
They're
Right.
going to win
Yeah.
the game. There's not as much strategy as in
Absolutely, yeah.
football, basketball, hockey. You know, you have a shift, and we're going to play this shift
I
that
agree.
way.
I mean,
so I think it's
Yeah.
look. And now, so I think Thompson rides out the year.
if they make the
Any
wild
chance
card,
that
he's got the job.
You think he gets the job?
100%. If they make the playoffs, he's getting the job.
For how many years do you give him an extension?
I would think it would
Like
be like
3 years.
McCannon,
That's
like 2 or
usually
3.
it's 3 years. That's what the normal. I would say the extension.
If
for a
not, I think
manager
that
is.
there's. I've already went over some
Don't we
names.
still got a long
probably-
way to go?
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if they
Yeah.
get the wild, if they make the
Yeah.
playoffs, you would keep them. What do you need? That's
I
what
mean,
we're saying.
They're only 2 games under now. 1 game under 500.
That's what I'm saying, right.
And they've really turned the corner here.
And their
they're all-
schedule gets easier.
And they weren't last week. We weren't talking playoffs, and now they are. So I mean, I think that.
I mean,
goes a
I've
long
always paid
way.
attention to the Phillies, and from a betting perspective, like it was a good call that they're getting hot now because their schedule is soft.
Yes, their schedule's getting a lot easier.
Like coming up, and it's
Yep.
getting hotter. So that it makes sense that they could go on a run. But my thought is just like, I mean, we're only 50 games in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's plenty of time. I'm saying
but we're talking playoffs though.
No, we're saying if
Well,
he
this
makes
is
the playoffs, you would have to
usually-
keep him. That's what we're talking
usually
about.
There's an
June-
extra wild card spot now, too.
And
Right.
usually June during baseball season is where you really see teams start to
pick it
make
up,
their
yeah.
strides and make their playoff pushes, sort of. I mean, I know it's so early.
That's
still,
what I was about to say. I feel like it's early.
But
talking about,
usually in baseball, June, July is where you really start to see teams kick
start
it
to
up a
separate
little.
themselves.
It is.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
early, but this
Yeah.
was like their hell. Like what, 3 or 4 weeks where they were like, a couple weeks ago they were 12 games under 500.
Exactly.
They could finish this hard, like because coming in, I think this was the last stretch. The Brewers was like one of the
Yeah.
teams that's over 500.
Yeah.
As of tomorrow, they win tomorrow. They're now 500. They're with only 58 games in, and the harder part of their schedule
Yep.
out of the way. They don't have to play the Mets anymore, right? They're gonna get the national.
They do. They have
again.
two more series.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have a lot left with him.
No.
They've
seven-
used
seven games.
right. So like, I think the Phillies are going to go on a run, and the bats are going to get. I mean, Castellanos hasn't even got hot yet. That's
Yeah.
coming too.
Yeah.
You know what Harper's going to do? I mean,
Yeah.
like
He's
Harper's
having
unreal.
MVP year again
He's having a better year than he was last year.
at the DH.
The best
Yeah.
case for scenario could be for us to be in a playoff spot because we're going to do more.
I heard today after the game, Harper today was his 44th RBI.
Yes.
He didn't have his 44th
Yeah, till
RBI
August.
till
Yeah, 'cause
August.
he had
last
84.
year.
Remember, he's
It
hitting
was-
all those
it was-
homers.
It was game 89,
Yep.
I think,
Yep.
for him.
Because
and
all those
game 110 for the
solo home
Phillies.
runs that he had
That's
last year.
ridiculous.
He's got, what,
He's
14
2 months
homers?
ahead of last year,
And
he
he's
was
got
MVP
15.
last year.
He's got 15.
he's
What,
on pace.
Schwarber's got 16.
no,
15.
They both got
They're
15.
both
No,
tied
I
for
think
third.
Schwarber.
No,
I
no,
could've
no.
sworn
they both have
Schwarber had
15.
another.
No, they're both 15.
Today, I
both
thought he
have
was
I just
16.
I just looked, Smitty. I just looked. They're
no,
both
it was
they're
Hold on,
both
before
15.
you guys go, real quick, because
We're not leaving yet. We just started.
But that Harper talk, is
Yeah.
he a dark horse for MVP?
We've already.
no.
He should be a top.
He should
No,
be,
three.
yeah,
he's,
I mean-
he's right there.
I don't think.
Yeah,
No, there's
I
some
think-
guys.
I think right now it's
Machado's
him-
having a big year too. isn't there, or something?
Him, Mookie, Goldschmidt's been on a tear, even though he kind of fell
Freeman
off.
doing good.
Nah, not too much.
I thought
It's-
Machado was like hitting like.
Machado's
20
been well, but it's been Mookie, Harper, and
There's got to be somebody
Goldschmidt's
from the
been
Mets.
well.
What did the books say,
Alonso.
right?
Pete Alonso.
See, the problem is Alonso.
he's leading the
Is it
National
Alonso?
League in home runs.
Yeah.
As long as the Phillies keep winning, I think Harper's going to be right there again.
Oh, he'll definitely
He should-
be right
he should be-
there.
he should
He's
be
going to
top
make the
three.
All-Star team, which he hasn't made as a Philly.
Does
He's
it
got
hurt,
to.
does he hurt him that he's playing at DH?
I don't think it
and not playing
matters right
field?
now,
Nah.
to be
Not
honest.
if, not
No.
if what if the
Because
National
it's
League
due to
made
injury.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
Would you guys say that Castellanos? I mean, we're only 58 games in. Is a little bit of a disappointment right now.
yeah, he is. Right
Yeah,
now,
so
he
is
is.
Right now.
He's underperforming.
Schwarber's
so,
not.
Nah,
So
Schwarber's coming
was
around.
Schwarber.
Schwarber's got
Yeah.
15 home runs. We knew that his
Yes.
average was going to be low.
That's so funny to me that he's third in the NL, tied for third
And
in
he's
the NL
got-
with
and
home
he's
runs,
batting 203.
and he's batting like what 200.
That's
Yeah, like-
Schwarber for you.
So
Yeah,
I
but-
got the odds for you here.
I was just
What's
pulling him up
Harper's
too.
odds?
Odds is Harper right now MVP plus 950.
Who's the leader?
Yeah, who's leading?
Who's the club?
Mookie.
leader?
It's Mookie.
Yeah, I
What's
Figured-
he at?
Plus
Figured it was
300.
Mookie,
And then
yeah.
who's second?
Golden Schmidt.
And then
Goldschmidt,
Harper?
yeah.
No, it goes Belts, Golden Schmidt, Machado, Alonso, and then
Belt?
Oh, I
Harper.
Fuck,
forgot
Brandon
about
Belt?
Machado.
Not bets.
Betts. Oh, I thought he said Belt.
Not bets.
Cool.
Oh, I did say Belts. my
Kuna's
bad,
right
Belts.
after
fine.
right
Yeah.
after Harper.
Who?
Acuna.
Acuna.
Oh, really?
Acuna, I
Wow,
didn't think he was having a good year, is
he
he?
kind of just
Nah,
came
he started
back.
off slow.
He was coming
He
off
did
an
it.
injury.
Yeah.
He had a really big injury last year.
Yeah.
And when's Tatis coming back?
I don't know.
Because he had
I
that
thought he was
accident.
done. Yeah, I
Nah,
thought he was
he's-
done for
he-
the year.
He's
I don't
not
think he's done
no,
for the
he's
year,
not
but he's
done.
done till
A while.
probably like at least end of July, probably.
And early August.
I just hope that with this Phillies team that they continue, like all of that said, consistency. Because we've seen years in the past where, come July, August, like they're right in it, then they have that big September collapse. And
I feel like their starting pitching's better than it's been.
yeah, for sure.
Suarez is just starting to hit his. Like Suarez's game the
His
other night
last
was
two
great.
games, have been really
Eflin's
good.
been good.
Eflin's-
Nola,
yes.
who we dogged, Nola's been
Nola's been really good.
and
really
Wheeler's
good.
been really good.
Wheeler's just
Right.
He's just dominant.
I think it's a combination
Gibson's
of,
at
of the starting pitching, the hitting is starting to come around.
right.
And with the hitting that they have, the defense hasn't been a factor. because it's not costing.
Yeah,
them
because
games.
they've still made their errors.
Yeah, but it's
still
not
made their
costing
I
them
feel like they've been
games.
playing
Yeah.
better though in this stretch defensively.
They have.
They have, but
But
they still
Except
make
for
they're-
Schwarber's was tough.
But when you're winning by what they're winning in this streak,
Yeah.
your
got a little
defense
room
is
for-
not losing you
No,
games
yeah,
like it was
yeah,
earlier in the season.
absolutely.
And I think as big as the bats are, I think as big as the starting pitching, just as big is I think the bullpen has finally found their groove and settled down.
well, because
and-
that's
and
what we're talking about.
starting-
Because
Consistency.
yeah,
and
because
being
they
consistent.
it seems like
Brad
you
Hand's
said
got
they all
like
know their role
1.5
when they're
ERA.
coming in and stuff like that.
Hand's got a 1.5, I think, or less than that right now.
I hope we don't have to see Familia again.
He actually pitched well today. He pitched.
Yeah, but
clean.
Put him in
like,
mid relief, just
Yeah,
when
I
they're
put
up,
him in
when
as
they're
like
up
a
big.
seventh, a
early.
sixth guy.
He was so bad early on in
Yeah,
the
but-
season that I just like gave up on him. I just
But like you said, we got to give
dude,
him a
you
chance.
throw
to hit
you
their
throw.
stride.
Same with Alvarado. He's not even on the team right now, but
Isn't he hurt, or they just?
he's on AAA. He's in AAA.
Oh, I thought he was. hurt.
He can't find a strike zone, but
Yeah.
he throws 100 miles an hour. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
You
So-
can throw as hard as you want. You
They
gotta hit the
actually-
strike
You
zone.
gonna move some guys at the trade deadline?
Well, I
now?
just saw
If they're
that
contending, you probably have to make a move, right?
they also were just watching what's his name, the guy pitch Rosenthal, who's
Yeah.
pretty decent
Oh,
coming
yeah,
back.
he's coming-
He would be nice for the bullpen. I think you have to like. That's what I was saying. The best case scenario is for us to be in it because I think we like a move or two away, but like with what pieces? That's the thing. So
you gotta get
yeah.
a leadoff guy.
You got to get a leadoff guy,
and
right?
and another
But
starter.
Schwarber seems to be like
Schwarber seems to be coming around, but how long is that going to hold up? Because it's June, so he loves June.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
June
Yeah,
in
well,
the playoffs.
once Bryce gets healthy,
he's going to
Bryce-
play.
You
every
you can
day.
put him, and
Yeah,
then
he's
you can
gonna
put
play every
Schwarber
day.
at DH.
That's
You don't have to
true.
worry
Well, I
about
think
him
what their
getting worn
plan
down
is
too
to do
much.
Schwarber and Castellanos because they're both not very good defensively. Like kind of
Yeah,
rotate
I
them.
can't wait for Harper.
I
to
would
come
put
back.
Schwarber first to move Hoskins because Hoskins is
right.
Well,
awful.
who plays
defensively.
first?
You
if
guys
Hoskins
all
goes?
thought I was
I know,
crazy
you
when I
were
said
wrong. I
Hoskins,
would
the guy
trade
that's
him.
going.
I would trade him.
But who plays first?
Schwarber, he can play first.
Real,
Okay.
you could
don't
play
need-
Real
or-
Muto.
Yeah, Remuto. That's another move that you could do. You could play.
I don't do that
Stubbs
yet with
isn't
him.
bad.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, no,
Remuto at
yeah,
first
I'm
and
good
Stubbs
with
at
that.
catcher.
And who's the
I don't know if
guy,
I'm ready to do that yet, though, with JT.
You were talking about in the one show.
Marchand.
Yeah, Marchand.
Yeah, but he's not even up yet.
Yeah, but he was look.
Yeah, he
looked
was.
But
good
then
in
you're
the
sacked,
minor
so you're
leagues.
putting JT at first.
Oh no, I'm talking
And
about
who are
the other
you?
guy in Reading. Yeah,
You're taking a
Ohio.
bat off to put one of these young guys in at the catcher's position.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
Stu-
but Stubbs has a bat.
Does he have a
that-
bat as good as Schwarber or
He
Castellanos?
hits for average. He doesn't hit for power.
I would
So
take
if you could
Hoskins'
use that
defense
late
out
in the
of
lineup-
I don't know about Remuto defensively at first either.
Yeah, and it's not like he's going to be batting high in the line.
I think
He's
I would
gonna be
put
down-
Schwarber
down
but I'm-
towards the bottom.
I'm
both.
not. I'm just saying.
If you move Hoskins, it's not. I mean,
Why don't you move Bohm the first?
that's true too. You
Nah, let him. Nah,
And who you put in
Camargo.
there?
he's finally coming
Camargo.
around at third base.
Camargo
Camargo plays first.
did play first, but like we
There's
said,
ton
you
of-
don't want to mix it up
Yeah.
too much.
I'm just saying.
because then you lose.
I
that
would
game.
use
We're
Hoskins,
talking about
Zano.
consistency
That's
and
why-
level of comfort.
Hoskins is the most tradable player, I think.
He's probably the biggest piece you
Right
have.
now, I'm hoping Moniak
Or
gets hot.
I was going to say, or do you move
the young
Moniak?
kid.
Even
I don't know what you
Moniak?
get for him right now because he hasn't hit.
You brought up Segura, maybe.
Yeah. If a
Look,
playoff
if
team-
the Bogarts rumors are true, because he's a free agent and he's due for a big contract, I'd see what it take to get. I
Well,
would love
Dombrowski
that.
doesn't even-
Bogarts would be awesome.
Does
Are they-
was Dombrowski in Boston too, or was he only in Detroit? He was in Boston too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It
So
was-
he's got a
I think.
history with Bogarts too.
Yeah.
How much
that
is
would
he going
be
to cost,
sick.
though? How
Oh,
much?
you're
How
gonna
much
pay-
more
he's
over the?
He's another big contract.
Yeah.
after
So are
this
they going to
year.
go over the
Well,
cap
you
even
figure
more?
Didi
Like,
Why
and
not?
Segura come off.
Yeah, that's true. And if you move Hoskins in that deal, that's another
Well,
deal.
yeah.
And you don't have to pay him because Hoskins is
And
due for a
Stott, if
contract.
Stott becomes your second baseman, he ain't making that much.
And you just plug Bowman at third or first.
Yeah.
I mean, Bogarts and Stott.
he's going to get paid.
That'd be really
There's a
nice.
couple of them. It's Bogarts. It's the dude from the Twins that signed with the Astros, Correa. He's
Oh,
he's going to
Carlos.
opt out. They said because he
Why?
Because he signed he's not going to stay in Minnesota. He wants a bigger
Dude, they're
deal.
in first place.
I know, but I'm just telling you that's what they said. He'll opt out for a bigger. And there's somebody
know.
else that's Trey
right, watch
Turner
it there.
from Washington.
Trey Turner
who
would
has a
be
relationship
awesome.
already
Yeah.
with
Turner
Harper.
from Washington.
I heard his name for the offseason.
Well, he's now
he's a free
He's
agent.
in
right?
LA.
Yeah.
He's
on
in
the
LA.
Yeah, I'm
Dodgers.
saying for next year, not now.
Sean Kilrain just threw out this. Would you guys trade for 3 relievers? Michael Fulmer, Wiley Peralta, Tigers, or Hunter Strickland?
There's a guy that I want that's the Pirates closer right now. He's like lights out. He's got a real low ERA, and it's like the Pirates would probably move him. You know, because the Pirates capitalized.
If
That's
we,
guy. But I forget if that's his name.
If
or
the
not.
Phillies could somehow incorporate like the White Sox's bullpen, that'd be the White Sox bullpen's awesome. So if they could somehow follow that formula for what the White Sox did, which they also got to draft better, but that would be really nice to go with this.
What is this
starting
team
rotation.
missing? Like, I hear you guys throwing a lot of stuff. Like, what are they missing?
They need a leadoff guy.
Center
And a
field.
leadoff.
Leadoff,
Center
bullpen.
fielder, leadoff, and some bullpen.
Probably.
Moniak's not a good center.
We don't know yet. I mean,
He
it's
hasn't
still
played.
unanswered.
What,
Yeah.
the two big things I say is leadoff and bullpen.
You can't. I mean, the bullpen on this team has been a question mark for
Like,
years.
what's priority though? Like, what's number one? Like,
Bullpen.
Probably.
If you're
bullpen.
looking playoffs, the bullpen.
Bullpen.
Yeah.
bullpen?
Because pitching is all that matters in the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
I also would
Yeah.
like. I would also like an infield defensive
Yeah,
replacement.
if you could
Nah.
get it better up the
yes,
field,
if you
up the
can.
middle.
Yes.
If you could,
But
if
I think
you could
Stott's
find,
pretty damn good.
I was gonna say
defensively.
Stott looks like he's gonna
And Didi,
turn
if
into
Didi
a good
comes
player.
back-
I'm done with like Didi.
Didi had a great
Yeah,
game
I
today.
get-
yeah, he
Yeah,
looks
I could say he had a
good,
good
but
game
you
today.
know, like how many times does this dude just
I mean, I'll tell you what, Didi's played
real?
in
He
clutch situations.
yeah,
before, so.
but I mean, he's not your future.
no.
So
definitely
I
not.
mean, that's what I.
Is Stott your future shortstop, or you go out and sign one?
I mean, I don't know why I've just always loved Bogarts.
I'd rather have Trey Turner. over
His
I would
name-
go Trey
his
Turner
name's
too.
nice.
Trey Turner would be awesome.
You love
too.
him because you went up to Boston last year.
Nah.
and watched him
It was,
play.
it was cool
Bogarts
to
is-
see.
he
You just
made-
need a
but
guy
Bogarts
named
has been a-
Xander on the
What makes
team.
you guys
Dude,
think
Xander's
that
just like
Boston-
Xander, just-
Dude,
Yeah.
you really think Boston's going to give away? They gave away Betch. You think
Dude, they
they're
just
gonna- they're
spent a
gonna have
ton of money on who they get this?
Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
Yeah, but
right?
they can afford it.
I mean, they're Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they spent a lot of money.
But I don't think
But
the
it's
Dodgers are going to
bad
be able.
contracts.
Dodgers aren't going to be able to afford Trey Turner. I think.
No.
I think he's out after the year.
He might come here.
Right.
That would be a
I mean,
sick
that'd
leadoff.
be awesome. I would take.
He's a really good
it-
leadoff batter too.
I mean, I'm not trying to look too far ahead with this season still going on, but this offseason's another huge offseason for them.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially when, the Phillies have young talent, it looks like right now, with Stott, Maton, and hopefully Moniak.
Painter, these pitchers look.
Yeah.
Dude, that Painter kid looks really good. I wouldn't include him in any deal right now.
Yeah.
Sean's asking you if it's Bednar.
I don't know.
He's
from
got a
Pittsburgh.
1.33.
It might be.
ERA.
Is he from Pittsburgh?
I don't know. He's asking you if that's who you're talking about.
I don't remember.
the clue.
Speaking of Boston, though, Jim, do you have another Sam Adams? if you don't,
I thought you were going to talk about the cheater Celtics. I thought we were moving on from baseball and touching on the playoffs.
I'm
Celtics
not-
are gonna win
come
the NBA
on.
Finals,
And Al
it's
Horford.
gonna suck because the Sixers helped them do it, and it's just
See,
it sucks. It's so painful to watch. And first of all, the NBA playoffs as a whole this year, they've been
Bender,
absolute shit.
Bender, yeah.
They have been so bad. It's blowout after blowout. It's ridiculous. There hasn't been really maybe aside from the Sixers,
Is this him?
Yes.
Raptors. I mean, they were pretty competitive. But
Yeah, how many series have gone past game
that's what I'm
6?
saying. It's been blowouts.
The Miami Sixers series went 6, right?
Yeah, but they were awful. You didn't have Embiid for 2 games.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
lopsided.
The best
West-
series
the
was
West-
the Game 7 Dallas Phoenix.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the
Even
West,
though it was a blowout
The West
game
only
7.
had one good series that went 7 games, and all
Minnesota.
those games
Didn't the
were
Minnesota game
blowouts.
go 7 series too in the first round?
No, it went 6.
Minnesota Grizzlies. I thought
Went
the
six.
Memphis.
No, I think Memphis
It
kind
went
of
6.
went, but didn't Memphis kind of dominate after a little bit? Didn't Minnesota win 2 games at home?
No, I think they split each
Oh,
way.
no. I know
I'm
Dallas
shocked
was
on
down
that.
2-0 from Phoenix and went on.
They
a run.
split each way, I think.
But
and then,
but the NBA playoffs they've been so and enough with these 9:00 tip-off times.
Dude, I don't.
Yeah,
I
that
get it.
sucks.
Like
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
be
get the
honest
whole
with you.
country
I don't
to
even watch it because
I
I
haven't.
don't want.
But
I don't care. I
But
don't want to
that's
see
what
the
I'm
Celtics.
not only that, but I hate watching the Celtics because they're so damn good.
And Al Horford having a game
Yeah.
on that pissed me off.
Game 2, we turned back to
Yeah.
the real
Six
Al
months,
Horford.
But it's so hard because the Celtics are just so good.
Yeah.
And it sucks to watch. 'Cause
Well,
they're,
yeah.
they're gonna win. They're
I
gonna
have a
win
friend
the
that-
fight.
I have a friend
here's
that-
the thing that I'll say though. I'm tired of the bullshit that I hear from people that are like, "Well, the Sixers could have had this. Let's get a couple things
They
real
could have had
straight.
one guy.
Let's
They
get a
could have
couple
had
things
Tatum.
straight.
they could
Like,
have had one dude.
Danny Green for Horford when we traded for Horford.
That was a
it
good
was,
move.
It was a good move.
It was a good
That was
move.
the other one. Fultz for Tatum. I have news for you. They never were going to have a chance to draft Tatum. We knew that, right?
Yeah,
The other one
Danny
is
Ainge played some-
Udoka.
Yeah, because
like,
the Sixers were
Udoka as
dopes
an
and let it
assistant
out.
coach. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
Who really thought he was the guy? And then I saw the other one, Simmons over Jalen Brown. Nobody would have done that in that draft.
Nobody in the NBA
So it's
was
like
doing that.
Monday morning quarterback from a lot of people.
Hindsight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think you're right, Smitty. But it
I know.
just sucks
Wait,
because
say that again.
shut up. 'Cause it sucks because we know that the Sixers
I
had
agree
a
with
hand in this team.
I think the
that
Sixers
Celtics
are gonna
have.
Sixers are gonna have a fun off season. I'm building my plan. Smitty's reconstruction.
Yeah, well,
it's gonna be better than the Civil War.
We will have an
whole
episode
Sixers.
where we'll each present our plan.
I don't know if you guys saw. Sorry,
I'm bringing my
Yeah.
PowerPoint and
Real-
analytics.
My friend's a Celtics fan that's always been talking about.
Wow. How's he a Celtics
He should be
fan
your
in
friend
Philly?
anymore.
Is he from Boston?
No.
Does he have family?
Wait,
in
is he the
Boston?
one that
No.
got a
Who's
Celtics
this?
basketball?
Andrew, who's this?
Wait a minute.
I wasn't going to call him out.
He was
No,
over
we
our
are
house
going
one
to.
time.
Didn't
He
you?
was over our house one time.
Did you pop that ball yet? The
It's-
Celtics ball.
It's. I don't even know where it's at. Though.
It's never seen the day.
You
the
better
light
not
of
pump
day.
that up with air, because the minute you do, I'm coming over and
It's
popping
in the
that.
closet. It's flat
Never
as hell.
seen the light of day since he brought it home.
Yeah, you
But
got to get rid of that.
just real quick, just to go off the NBA playoffs and how bad they've been. I don't know if you've checked the ratings, but the March Madness tournament has dominated every single finals game.
dude.
The final game one, I think, was like the 5th most watched, maybe
The problem
like
is-
6th or 7th most watched basketball game this year.
I agree.
And the March Madness is just.
But the-
St. Peter's had more viewers than the finals.
I agree with you, but
St. Peter's.
it's about to change with all this stuff going. And we'll have to do that another show. But the NCAA, as it is getting ruined right now. It is. It's not about name and likeness. It's like basically free agency. No,
Let them
I
get
say,
their money.
I don't think that they should be getting $7 or $8 million.
They're products. They're viewed as products by the NCAA.
The
Let
school's
them get
making
their
$40
money.
million off them.
Yeah, exactly. The school don't give a damn about them. Let them get their money.
I'm not letting them.
Why?
Speaking of which, you got your scholar athlete.
I'm
lined
working
up?
on it. I
Yeah,
gotta start-
Brody.
I said I got to start
Yeah.
getting
When's
the
this commitment?
get the rookie
NIL?
cards together.
You gonna line up?
NIL?
They're Division III.
That doesn't matter. Tell them. Be
So
like,
what?
I'll create an NFT with her.
You can make a few shekels off of her.
Oh, I was talking about Brody.
Yeah.
Brody should have a
No.
commitment
He's
day
in
with the
7th
hat.
grade.
There's been
yeah, can we do a
How
high
young
school
do they-
commitment day when he
Oh,
commits?
that
With
would
the
be
hats?
really
You wanna
fun.
have it
on
in
here,
here?
on
We'll
here.
do it.
Can we
You're
do it on-
making
Yeah,
that kid's
can we
head
do
is
that?
getting.
I'll
I
do it.
already got a text when it says
I'll bring-
it must feel weird in there without me.
We feel a little dumb.
I'll bring in the
Listen,
St. Joe's prep hat.
No,
for her.
seriously, we need
That
to
would
do
be fun,
hats.
Jim.
That'd be great.
Fun.
Commitment
We'd line
night.
him up and he can go do the hand thing, you know.
Oh, that means we got to keep doing this podcast for another 3 years.
Why wouldn't we?
Is he going into 7th grade?
He's going into 7th. Yeah, so
Yeah,
another
we
2
got 2
years.
years.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah.
We're going on 5. Why not keep
We
going?
don't hate each other that much yet. I think we got another 2
I mean,
years.
yeah. There's time.
That's the key word, jet.
I don't know.
A lot
Smitty
can
keeps
change.
coming for my spot. He says, you know. He's,
Oh yeah, he wants that host spot.
maybe I'll be booted out. They'll slowly show me the
These
door.
think, like I
No,
said,
no Miss
You'll be- yeah,
Sinelli's.
that's what
No
I'm gonna
Miss
do.
Sinelli's on this show.
Hey, I'm gonna
No Miss
Tyrone
Sinelli.
your ass.
No Miss Sinelli's out here.
Yeah. Oh
All right.
man, that's
Do
good.
we want to? NHL playoffs are going on. Colorado.
I don't
Maybe
really
either
care.
the Rangers or Tampa Bay.
I'm
Maybe
glad
it's
the
so much
Rangers
better.
choked their last 2 games.
See,
That's all good.
I don't want the Rangers to win, but I'm tired of seeing Tampa Bay too.
Yeah, but
I'm
Colorado's
not watching any of
gonna
it. So.
outscore
Yeah, Colorado's
everybody.
going to win
Have
it.
you watched Colorado at all?
Yeah, Drew's an
They're-
idiot. He
they're
didn't want to go to
nuts.
Colorado.
Oh my god.
He could have went to Colorado and we
Dude,
could have got a
walk
better
away
player.
on his ring.
Like I'm not a big hockey guy at all, but
But
I can
Colorado's fun.
the eye test, you know, like
Yeah.
Edmonton's a really good team, and
They are.
They just got dominated.
It's over, right?
Colorado.
No, no.
it was
They got
4.
swept.
They just got swept.
Oh yeah, for Colorado,
The
but
games
no.
were competitive.
Yeah.
A
No,
little
they-
bit.
with
I mean, a
Colorado?
little bit.
The 8-6 game was fun. I thought
That
I was
was
playing
awesome.
like NHL
Yeah.
96 on
Dude,
Sega.
That was
series
game
was
1,
fun.
right? That was game 1, and I bet the
Yeah.
under.
No, that series was awesome, and it was a sweep. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the NHL was just.
We need Flyers hockey to
That's
be back.
because
I mean,
Yeah,
we're a while away,
The
but we need
NHL
it.
playoffs are top
They're
notch.
they're awesome to watch,
Yeah.
and
We
I'm
need
not
the
even a
Flyers
hockey
to be
guy. I'm not
back.
a big hockey guy, but the NHL playoffs are probably the best. Maybe aside from the Super Bowl and March Madness, they're like the best sport.
What would
I,
get?
I know.
event to watch.
Do you remember the name Mike Appel?
No, he doesn't.
Like Appel?
Appel.
He's not that
from back at the Wildfire days. He was a writer.
Yeah.
He's a huge hockey guy. We could have him in here if we can't get Bobby H. We could have him in here.
Bobby
He
H.
would love to talk
What about
hockey.
Bobby Clark?
What would excite you? So real quick, what would get you excited about the Flyers?
Sell the team.
The only thing I have is if
Seriously,
they.
get an actual face owner.
I
not
was
a- not a
thinking if they
corporation.
signed Johnny
yeah.
Hockey.
When-
That's the
when-
only thing that would get me
When a
excited.
But he
corporation
doesn't change
owns it,
the
it's hard to
team.
like him.
Johnny Hockey.
How old is he now? At this
28?
point?
He's been around for a while.
He's had a couple
Didn't he
injuries.
have one of his best years this year?
But he's like Jim's saying, he's been around for a while.
I mean-
he's been with Calgary this whole time.
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for somebody to take a step. Like
One guy isn't going to change my
Waiting
perspective.
for Carter Hart.
They still are
They-
aging.
They need so much help.
They rack up injuries like it's nothing, and they're so damn slow.
Well, Tortorella would make it
They
fun.
need-
He'd light
need-
a fire under their ass.
Have you watched these playoffs at all?
Yes, they need speed.
Dude, have you seen the pace that these teams play?
Yes.
The Flyers would be
But that's the
embarrassed.
problem. The Flyers,
it'd be
have
like
all
a
this young
varsity
talent
team
they don't
against
bring
a
up.
Huey team.
If it was a 2-mile race, the Flyers would be lapped like 3 times.
Seriously.
Deke knows all about that during crew.
Oh my God.
Stroke.
Power 10. Power 10.
Deke's like, oh, they lapped me. LaSalle guy lapped me again. I'm just trying to
No,
finish.
that did not happen. I can guarantee.
Nate, you got
that.
video of that VHS of Deke getting lapped by the
Video.
LaSalle guy?
He's got a
It's
black
black
not
and white.
happen.
The black and white wine.
About as good as your picture of Wilt.
8mm reel to reel.
Oh,
It was a
great. That's
talkie.
great. That's great.
All right.
All right.
Think we take a break here.
Sure.
We come back. We're going to do the walkthrough of the Eagles schedule, the way too early walkthrough of the Eagles schedule. We'll do our wins and losses, see how we each think the Eagles are going to turn out next year.
Completely skipping
then
a topic.
Oh, we got more topics.
No,
we want to get through the schedule.
See,
I don't know what topic you're thinking of.
We
so
are
we'll
an
bring it
Eagles
up in the
podcast.
bring it up in the break. I don't know. I got another one on here. It's a good one. But we'll get through we'll do the schedule thing first because we talked about that a couple weeks ago and didn't get to it. So we're gonna take a quick break, folks. You're listening to Santa Boot First podcast. We'll see you on the other side. InsurePhilly.com. We comparison shop all the time. Can I get this cheaper on Amazon?
No, that's fine.
What will the store brand save me? Should I get a second estimate on this
If you
remodel?
have one, if not,
So why not do that for your insurance needs? Better yet, why not have someone comparison shop for you? At InsurePhilly.com, you can get up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes with top insurance carriers like Progressive, Travelers, Nationwide, Selective, Liberty Mutual, Encompass, Kemper, and Berkshire Hathaway. Owner-agent Matt Maloney provides top national carriers with top local service. Just go to InsurePhilly.com to get your quote online or call Matt at 215-300-9590. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, business, and Medicare insurance plans, make sure to go to InsurePhilly.com today or call 215-300-9590. Matt Maloney gives you the national carriers you recognize from a local company you can trust. InsurePhilly.com. All right, we are back. Another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. Thanks for hanging through the break there, and our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsor, as always, InsurePhilly.com. Keeping you, we got you covered. Up to 10 quotes in about 10 minutes. You're getting there. Give the Matt Maloney agency, give Matt a call, the NPM agency, for all your insurance needs. Pops, just sent some out to our guy Nate to get a little sip. Pops McCain's Fine Whiskeys, and Mamma Mia's Pizza for keeping us full. Andrews.
They also do a lot of
Partaking.
catering, too.
They will do
as well.
catering. It's party season, graduations,
that's right.
communions,
Yep.
Father's Day. Well, communions might be over now, right? I
Father's
guess.
Day. That's a good idea.
There you go. Get
Mamma
yourself
Mia's
some
catering.
cheesesteaks,
Yeah.
some pasta.
Sounds good.
Hey, real quick.
What do you got?
You got
Move over
breaking
to
news.
your left. Nah, move to your left. I can't have you guys. Jim, your big head is just. There you go. I just
That's
got to
what
clean
she
you guys
said.
up real
Leaning
quick.
back, Nate.
I see you.
All right. So we're going to do the walk through the Eagles schedule. This is always fun because we're probably somebody's going to have them 17-0. We'll see where we get. I got
Smitty.
I don't have 17 and now.
16-1.
16-0 and 1.
I have the kids' picks here too, so we'll go through them. I mean,
Are we going to give
don't-
like star of the game?
I
from
think
each
yeah,
game?
we don't need to give a full analysis of the
Nah,
game. It's just
I'm ready to do that.
first feel,
Hopefully AB's
and then we can
listening.
we can get into our other topic because I think the other topic we have is a pretty good one.
All right.
All right, week 1 at Detroit. Win or loss?
Win.
Dub.
Dub.
Win.
Dubs all around.
Dubs.
Dub, we had a W from Brody. Any difference there, Nate? W.
You're good.
Versus Minnesota, home Monday night home opener.
L.
Win.
Dub.
We got an L. We got a W. We got a W. Brody's got a W.
got an
I'm
L. What are you
going with
afraid
a
of,
W.
Kirk
I
Cousins?
got to win.
We got to win.
Dude, Andrew's afraid of Kirk
You know,
Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is like historically awful on Monday nights.
No,
right?
that's all right. Let him go.
All right.
He's just.
When they lose,
Nate.
I'm gonna say I told you so. Like I did last year when they lost to Washington in Washington.
All right, dude.
They didn't lose to Washington, dude. Hurts freaking won.
Week 2?
They didn't play him in week 2.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Nate, win or loss?
I got another
They
one.
played
Another win.
late in the season. You're thinking about Carson Wentz
Yeah,
in
you're thinking
Washington.
of 2 years ago.
Bro, don't get me started because I remember that Jalen Hurts pass on the run in Washington to Greg Ward.
And we are in Washington, week 3.
Yeah.
Where?
In Washington.
W.
Week 3 there.
That's a win.
That's a win.
That's a dub.
Brody had a win. I got a win.
I'll go with a win.
Oh, man. Are we all 3-0?
Nate, win
Where's the game at?
at Washington.
Carson Wentz.
Washington.
Washington.
Nate's thinking.
He's on the fence.
Yeah, I am.
Come on, man. Commanders are bad.
They have a
I'll
good
go-
wide receiver core.
I know,
But our
but
s-
I'm like I don't want to get caught into the
Yeah,
Eagles train, man.
Yeah.
I hear
Because
you.
I already know where this is going.
I hear you.
It's gotta be a
Was this
long
soon
somewhere.
as 16-1
There-
MVP season for Jalen Hurts?
Like you got to really think about this because the way
8,000 yards
yo,
passing.
I know I've seen the schedule, and the schedule starts off so like
Yeah, they
soft.
could be like 8-0
Yeah,
going
like,
into what's
it's
it,
not-
Dallas or something, or no, it's
Like I feel like they
6-0.
got to lose somewhere, man. They're not going to go 13-3 or something, whatever.
Yeah.
See, I think they could
There's
go.
some losses out there.
There's
Don't
gotta
worry
be.
about it, Nate.
Don't worry, we got some losses.
I got it
I'm
as my
going
back.
win.
We're giving you a win on this
Not
one.
yet.
All
They're
right.
not going to lose yet.
All right.
Go ahead.
Home
I'm
against
going to win.
Home versus Jacksonville.
God.
That should be an easy
That
win.
could be-
That should be a win.
That could be a loss, Peterson. What do you think?
Nah,
You're going with an L?
I don't know. Is that a
Yo,
call?
you know what would be like if
That Doug blows us out running
No,
the
no,
ball
no,
because
no.
all he did was
You know-
pass.
if he does like a Philly special.
No, yeah.
That'd be like.
It'll be a
nah,
Jacksonville special.
Yeah,
What do you
Jacksonville
think? You
special.
think Trevor Lawrence?
Nah, I think the Eagles win.
Win.
I'm looking at Smitty.
Dude, their
He's the
number
other
one
that seems like
receiver is
he's-
Christian Kirk.
Wait. You're
I gotta win. I gotta win. No, I'm looking at Smitty. Smitty seems like
Dude,
he's
it's
dub.
It's
All
a
right.
home Jacksonville.
All right.
Dub.
He's gonna have them go 17-0.
What do you have?
Yeah.
I had them at 3-1.
Actually,
win.
4-1, dumbass, if you can count.
No, it's three. It's
3-1.
4. It's 4. He's right.
He's
3-1.
3-1.
It's 3 and 1.
Yeah,
Dumbass.
we're only in week 4.
Yeah, jeez.
Dude,
Nate, win or loss?
That's week 4.
All right, now is where the schedule gets a little
This
dicey.
is the yeah.
At Arizona.
That's a loss.
that's a win.
That's their first loss.
That's
That's
a
their second
win.
loss. That's their
Your
second
loss.
loss.
Smitty says win.
I think
Andrew
it's a
says
loss.
loss. Brody says loss. Deke says loss.
Jim says win.
I say win.
Yeah, Jimbo.
Don't get too excited.
I'm sorry. I'm containing myself.
What do you got there, Nate?
I don't know. I don't know because
Dude,
I don't,
Kyler Murray.
Arizona's a questionable team this year.
Yeah, and they won't have D.
They
They don't have
D-Hop
D-Hop.
at that point.
Gets a dub. They don't have Christian Kirk. Everybody put their dubs up.
They
Zach
can,
Gertz lights him up.
they can,
Zach Ertz ain't lighting shit
Nah,
up with
dude, he's
N'Kobe
done.
Dean's going to have 3 picks.
Hold this.
Dub.
Hold this for me.
Arizona is going to be a questionable.
Kyler
team.
Murray goes down.
I
on
just
a
think it's a
sack by
tough. I
Hassan
think it's a
Reddick.
tough. I think it's a tough game to win.
Hassan Reddick comes back to the place that thought he was a bust, and he has 5 sacks.
I'm going lost.
Where are they
I'm
at
gonna
the
go
week
Nate's
before?
going lost. First
The
loss for
Jacksonville.
Nate.
Where are they at the week
It was
before?
Jacksonville.
What you
At
got?
Jacksonville.
All right,
At
Jim.
home.
Jim, what do you got?
All right, so far, only Smitty and I are the ones that have them undefeated.
All right, that's fine. I'll take it.
Good for you guys.
Home versus Dallas.
I got that as a loss.
A win.
Home?
Yep.
Sunday night.
Let's got a loss.
I got a win by a mile.
All right, dude.
Win
Calm
by a
down.
mile.
Wait, he's telling me to over-exaggerate.
Yeah, right.
No, man, they're going to win by a mile.
We're in June. We didn't even get through freaking.
Yeah, I
training
know,
camp.
but
We've had one OTA
That
yet.
means-
you know there's going to be
You
an
got a loss?
injury in training
I'm,
camp.
no, I
Oh,
win.
you got to win?
Yep.
You know, I know. Knock on wood.
hopefully,
but
if
DJ?
it's going to be, let it be.
I don't know. Come back to me. I'm thinking.
No. There ain't no coming back.
Andrew
we're
said
up.
win. Brody said win. I'm going loss.
Yeah, Jim.
Nate, what are you excited about a loss for?
It's Dallas.
Now we're thinking together.
It's Dallas.
I just think,
It's in Philly?
listen,
Yeah, it's Sunday
Yeah.
night.
Smitty's getting a
It's a Sunday
hard.
night game in Philly.
Sunday night.
It's
in
hard to-
Philly.
What did you say? I'm what?
Hard to see them
Getting
lose in
harder.
that game,
It
but
hurts.
Yeah, that place is gonna be nuts.
yeah.
It's gonna be rowdy.
Especially if they're undefeated.
Yeah, boy.
Deke might get thrown out. Deke, you gonna get thrown out in there?
No.
Well, then you're not that
What
rowdy.
do I have their record as? 4-1.
You got them 4-1 right now. Yep.
He's gonna have it a loss now.
It doesn't feel right. He's gonna say loss. He's like, they gotta lose something.
Yeah, he's like,
That's. I'll be honest. That's kind of where I went. They gotta, because then you look at some of the games when they come off
I
the
almost
bye.
had Jacksonville, Doug Peterson taking us to school.
I'm gonna go loss.
You're gonna go loss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
You got,
win.
Nate's gonna go win.
We're gonna redo this when it's like
Yeah.
week 1, and we're all gonna be like, they got it.
Yeah, right.
15-2.
Yeah.
That first preseason game, we'll be like, oh, they're going to be the
They
greatest team
look
ever.
good. Did you see Boston Scott?
Super Bowl or bust.
That would be.
Leave Boston
Did you
Scott
see
out of
Boston
this.
Scott scored?
Yeah.
Leave Boston Scott out of this.
All right, then we get the bye week, week 7, week 8 versus Pittsburgh.
They lose the bye week.
They lose the bye week? Damn.
Pittsburgh.
They're good this
That's a
week.
win.
That's a
Pittsburgh.
dub.
Pittsburgh's a mess this year.
Pittsburgh, I'll go with a win.
That's a
Win.
dub.
Where's that at?
Black
At home.
Black and yellow. Black and yellow. Dub.
That's the extra
That's-
game
that's
this
a
year.
win.
That's the
What do you
extra
got,
game this
Andrew?
year.
Win. Brody's got to win. I got to win. Nate.
It's hard to say they're going to lose to Pittsburgh. I got to win.
Right.
All right.
And then they're at
Pittsburgh's
Houston.
Yeah.
Win.
That's a win.
Is that a trap game?
No.
No.
Nothing to
Pittsburgh
track.
home at Houston,
Yeah.
and then where they at?
That's
This is. I feel like this is
Win.
and then the next week we'll get to it. But I think this is a win. But I think they're looking ahead, which I think could be a close game. It's going to be a win though. 'Cause
It could be a close game, but I still
the
win.
next game is
They win.
Monday night, and it's the return
Of
of
Wentz.
the Ginger Jesus Carson
Nah,
Wentz.
they'll be.
They destroy him at home.
I would love nothing.
He's
more,
got no
Jim.
confidence in here.
I think he gets broken.
they
Do I
carry his
get-
balls.
so,
with the
Deke, you have a win? You have a win for
You
Houston?
think the Ginger Jesus gets
I
crucified?
do.
Oh, dude, that's horrible. You better say your prayers tonight. You can't be
I will.
saying that.
Did you have a win for Houston?
Yes.
Respect.
Andrew, you had a win for Houston?
I do.
Nate, win for Houston?
Too busy looking at TikTok.
Yo, this is crazy. I can't.
Come on, Nate.
You're not going to.
Why do you think
You
about
actually thinking about a
this?
loss in Houston?
Did you listen to DJ too much with that trap game garbage?
Like it's just I'm looking at it on paper and like it's like an all-star roster.
Yeah, I
They
know.
have the third easiest schedule
Yeah, like,
in the league.
But their
schedule
team is
soft.
really good too.
Yeah.
Like
Just talent-wise, all I'm doing is looking at talent.
they just got to put it
They just
together.
they just have better talent on
Yeah.
the team, and it's just like you got to say win. You got to say win.
Yep.
Against Houston.
You gotta say
Alright.
Jalen Hurts break.
All right, then the Monday night
Jesus.
versus Washington.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
That's
Hurts
a
is
dub.
gonna, Hurts
Yeah,
is gonna
win.
clean up Ginger Jesus.
I think that's their big win.
That's
That's
a
the
dub.
big. That's the
blowout.
statement
I think
game. That's the
that-
we're here.
That puts them on the the one-way ticket.
That's
to
the- that's the
playoffs.
takeoff ramp?
Yeah, it's their
That's the
blowout.
takeoff ramp. I got
Monday
some,
night
I
against
have
their
some
old
bumps in the road
franchise
where they
QB,
forgot to
you
use
know.
their easy pass.
That stadium's gonna be nuts too. that
Oh, they're
game.
go- dude,
They're
he
it's
might-
gonna be nuts. He might not make it out alive.
Yeah.
he might not.
God.
Like, he's,
Dude, that's horrible.
Guy got his,
You really
didn't-
think they're gonna give him
home
hell?
field advantage.
Oh, yeah, the
what?
fans are good. Dude,
It's going to be a Monday night game,
and he didn't
it's-
speak to
and
the
it's-
fans
and
before
it's-
he
and
left.
It's
He's
early.
getting lit
It's
up.
early November. It's not going to be freezing
Dude,
cold.
and he talked
People
about
are
the
gonna be-
fans in
yeah.
Indy. He's done.
People are going to
You're
be
gonna have a-
riled up.
You're gonna have a pocket of fans that are like,
No, we're not.
welcome back,
No.
Carson.
I don't-
you're not.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There will
maybe
be.
Deke Martin.
There will
maybe his
be.
family's club box.
Yeah, and,
He
and
was-
I
look,
can see
he was-
Deke. Let's give this guy a round of
Stop,
applause.
stop.
He helped
Good
us for the
things here.
Super Bowl.
He did
Guys,
good
stop.
things.
Hope you like the quarterback he had.
Yeah, it's section C27.
There
That's a
is
dub by 50.
still a fan base that thinks he got wrong.
I really don't
So-
hate Wentz.
Dude,
but
how
I
do you
feel-
not
I'm not
hate
cheering
him
for
on the
like-
way
I'm
out?
not cheering
I don't
for
like.
him.
I don't like.
How
hating
about the
him.
way he
for
conducted himself on the way out?
He's
He
just.
was a-
just an odd guy. Like that's just.
no,
who
he
is.
was a.
All right,
But
screw it.
I'm
Who
just
cares?
floored about all the negative things I've been hearing about.
Yeah,
him.
from not just the Eagles, like Indianapolis.
Yeah,
I'm just
Jonathan
floored.
Taylor said he wanted to
former-
punch him in
former,
the face.
Former players.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but players.
That was a
have-
good call,
Players
Nate,
have
right?
said.
Breaking news: Adam Schefter said he wanted to punch him in the
Wasn't
face.
I was
Darren
like, is it-
Sproles
he's
one
that
of the
bad?
guys?
though?
Well, dude, the Indy
the
player
story.
Zach Pascal
They said
took a
he
shot
wasn't.
at him when he got here.
The feeling is he's a diva, right? Like he
But he
expects
shouldn't-
that-
he shouldn't.
He shouldn't be. No,
Yeah.
No.
especially where he came from. North Dakota.
Exactly.
It's like-
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a 1 AA school.
He likes hunting and fishing more than football.
He's
And
like
Ben
Ben Simmons in
Ben
football.
Yeah.
And so,
All right, is that a win across the board?
Yeah.
Slaughter. Just right massacre.
Nate, are you on board with the win?
Slaughter.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, nah,
guess 'cause
that's
it
messed
sounds
up.
like the people spoken. Like there's
So what are we at? Am I at 8-1?
like he's
7-1?
Like we hate him more than the Cowboys. Like it's,
I actually,
No, let's not get crazy
I'm not
now.
there, but I can't stand him.
yeah, like this.
I don't
really-
think it's-
people like hate him.
Yeah,
could
for
care.
sure.
I don't genuinely.
I
hate
do
him.
hate him.
I couldn't
I do.
care less what he
I
did.
genuinely hate him because of the way that he handled it. He wouldn't even talk about wanting out. He hid behind his agent. He whatever. I'm done with him.
Dude,
it's whatever.
it's
but
sports.
No, it's not. Other players have come out and said they want out. He couldn't even speak to the media on his exit interviews.
dude, it's who he is.
Yeah.
He's a bitch. That's who he is. Carson bitch.
You know who you sound like?
Who?
AB.
That's fine. Good. AB's the man.
AB loved Wentz.
Yeah,
I think
AB.
I think he still does.
I think it's,
No, he wasn't a fan.
I thought he still liked him.
No.
He's full.
Why do you think I said he sounds like
all right,
AB?
all right.
Steve Lyburn liked them.
Oh yeah,
Steve was a
Steve.
Wentz fan.
Because his Q rating was really
Oh
good.
God. Oh God. Don't even get started on that.
All
He'll
right,
be
sorry.
up
Go to
and
the
on.
next game.
Next game is at Indy. Wentz's old stomping
That's a
grounds.
loss.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
Oh, Andrew's got a win there.
That's a loss.
How many losses do I have?
One.
Zero.
One.
They got to lose some. This is a loss.
Deke's got him.
Brody's got him for a
Giants
loss.
twice.
I got him for a loss.
I got
Brody
them
has
at
him for
what?
a loss.
Brody has him
So
for
me,
a loss.
yeah, Brody's the man. He knows.
Wait, Matt Ryan's the quarterback.
Matt Ryan and
Yeah,
well,
but they have a great. Like, they got Jonathan Taylor. They're good. They're good.
they have a good team.
They got Rodney McLeod. Come on.
What do I got them at? 2 losses, 3 losses?
You have them at 2.
Two.
We're all at 2, I think.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. I think this is a loss.
There's definitely a loss.
It's definitely not.
It's a huge
So I
loss.
go against the grain.
Huge loss. Isn't Green Bay next?
Who's got to win?
That's a loss too.
Who's got to win?
Me.
Nope.
Actually,
What do you mean?
got 'em winning?
Andrew's got to
For
win.
Indy.
Is it
Andrew's
here?
Andrew?
yeah.
We'll get into it. Let the host do his
All
job.
right. All right, Andrew. I'm riding with you.
Another
Andrew.
win?
Another win.
He's riding on
All
the
right.
sun.
Then home versus the Aaron Rodgers.
I didn't mean it like that. I know that sounded horrible.
frick is wrong
I'm saying you're riding on your son, but I really didn't mean it. No, but when I said it, I was like, wait, that sounded awful.
That sounded naughty.
Yeah.
All right, home
He's
versus the
riding on his
Packers.
son to Dingerville.
Oh my God.
Home versus the Packers.
Home versus the Packers.
Sunday night game.
Oh God.
That's a loss.
That's a win.
That's a loss.
Oh, Andrew's got to win.
I got it as a loss.
I got a loss.
I'm going L.
Loss.
We know where
Loss.
Jim's going.
Dude, someone
do
shit
you got, Smitty?
themselves.
A loss.
Jim's
Loss.
going double-digit loss.
I think someone
Brody
shit
had a loss.
Did you?
Nate,
You had him as
we
got
got to put somebody in. I
No,
didn't,
It wasn't me. Was
I
it
didn't
you?
announce mine yet.
Yo!
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Stop making a big deal
What
of
the
it.
hell's wrong with you?
Stop.
Oh,
Grow up,
God.
would you?
No, you grow up.
Grow up. Step the hell outside and grow up, will you? Come on
You
now.
make a big deal of it. Just open up the door. You act like you live in this house, in the house with it.
Dude, it stinks.
Just open the
Freaking
door.
small room.
All right, back.
Nate, win or loss?
I think DJ just lost his shorts.
That's bad.
Dude, just open the door.
DJ just.
Stop doing it. How about that?
DJ just blew a hole through his
Do we
shorts.
need to take a break?
Week 12 against
Didn't we already
Miami.
take a
Loss.
break?
Please take another
But,
break.
and our sponsor, shark.com.
Depends.
Yeah. Thanks, Haynes.
Thanks, Haynes.
Where are we at?
We're still on the Green Bay
Back
game.
in.
We're still on the Green Bay game.
Loss.
Oh, God.
I'm going win. That's the statement
Gee,
game.
shocking.
That's the statement game.
Oh,
Who's going to win?
What do you got, Nate?
It's home.
Is it in
Sun-
Philly?
Yeah,
It is
Sunday
here,
night
yep.
at home.
Nate's going to have a win, too.
Nah, I think I got a loss.
Yeah, it's a lot.
All right. Then we're home again versus Tennessee.
That's a win.
win.
It's a win.
It's a close. It's a close.
No,
win.
it's not.
It
It's
is.
a win.
Nah,
They don't have
that's-
any wide
that's-
receivers anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Who? The guy from the Rams that
Robert
might.
Woods, man.
Yeah, he's
a
no,
good player.
Give me a break, dude.
They still have the horse.
AJ Brown's taking the.
Dude, they got the horse.
AJ Brown's taking the tight
I'm
end
gonna say
secondary
only
to pound
because
down.
it's home. It's a win.
They got the horse, bro.
If this was back in
AJ
Nashville, it's
Brown's
another
taking that
loss.
secondary to pound town.
All right, Nate, win or loss. Brody had a win.
I have a dub.
I'm going win.
How many losses do I have? 2?
You got 3. You got a loss at Arizona, at Indy, and home against Green Bay. So you got 3 losses for him so far.
Damn, against Tennessee.
Yeah.
Come on, Nate.
To win.
It's a dub. You think AJ Brown's going down like that?
I got a loss.
Damn.
Loss.
That's a huge loss.
That's a bad loss.
All right. Next, at the Giants.
Win.
Dubs.
This is a win, and Daniel Jones is not the Giants' starting quarterback that week.
Hot
Who
take.
is?
Hot take.
Whoever their backup is, or they go get somebody.
Gardner Minshew?
Isn't
Baker
Bridge-
Mayfield.
Wait, isn't Bridgewater there? Or no?
No.
Where's Teddy at?
Oh, no, the other dude.
When?
No. What's his name?
Glennon?
No, the
No,
backup's
Tyrod.
the guy, Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod.
Tyrod.
Oh, it's Tyrod?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, all right.
I
Deke.
thought-
They already
Win or
said he
loss?
should be starting.
Who's
Yeah,
it?
that's what I'm saying.
At the
I-
Giants.
Quick, the Rod.
At the Giants?
Yeah.
Win.
Dude, you are. Oh my god.
Brody has a loss. I agree with Brody there. I think they're going to lose there.
What?
After two big wins,
I don't have them too big. Oh, yeah.
now they're going to split with the Giants.
Okay, well, you take.
No.
Giants aren't good enough.
All right.
All right.
They're not good enough to steal a game against a team like the Eagles.
All right, well, listen, everybody's entitled to an
Listen,
opinion.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know.
Nate, win or
Don't
loss?
argue with him.
And so am I.
Well, don't argue with him. Let him state his
I gotta
opinion
win,
and
yeah.
move on.
You got to win?
I gotta win.
At Chicago.
Is a win.
That's a
Yes.
dub.
That's
Justin
Chicago-
Fields is going
Chicago
down.
Stinks.
might be the worst team in football this
Win.
year.
Wins.
too far.
Why?
Carolina.
Nate, you in on the win on that
Matt
one?
Rule
Yeah, I'm gonna
loses
win.
his job this
Chicago's
year.
bad.
All right, then at Dallas.
That's a loss.
I got that as a win on
I got
Christmas
that as
Eve.
a.
I got that as a
Oh.
win.
Merry Christmas.
They ain't ruining my damn Christmas.
Merry
That's
Christmas.
a win. That's a win.
That's a win.
You know what's going to happen after Hurts throws 6 touchdowns? The next day, Murray Hurtsman shirts all over the city of Philadelphia. That's a win. I had him losing in Philly. That's the win. That's the division clincher.
Yeah, I said Monday night. I want to give a plug. I said Monday night on TSS Fantasy that the division just might come down to this game,
And what do you got? Let's go.
and I think I'm going with an L.
Okay, well,
So they lose a division in that game?
Could be.
And they
Brody-
get a wild card?
Brody went with a loss.
I got a
I'm
win.
going with a loss.
okay. You
Nate-
guys can all have your Christmas ruined.
Dude, when
Santa's
we-
coming to my damn house.
When we redo this, I'll probably have a win.
Okay, good answer.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking right. Like
Win or
I'm-
loss, Nate?
I got a loss.
Loss.
Damn, Nate. Come on.
When we
Home
do this,
against New Orleans.
You guys all like coal in your stockings, I guess.
that's a win.
Loss.
Win.
Why are we playing the Saints at home? Like the
Win.
last
Yeah, we
4
played them
years?
the
It just
last 3
happens that way.
It's like
It
the
just-
last like 3
That's
four
a
years
win.
we
Happens
played
that
them at
way.
home.
That's a win.
Brody's
Win.
got a win.
Yeah, it's a
I got a
win.
win.
Yep.
Win.
Nate got a win.
Yep.
Deke,
Win.
win.
And then.
And then
Giants.
home against the Giants.
Win.
That's a win.
It's not going to matter.
It's
so I
not
got
going to
an
matter.
L.
That's what I worry about.
Where's New Orleans? Is it in New Orleans?
It's in.
It's
it's
home.
I
here.
got an L because the division's wrapped up. Hurts is sitting there on
What's
the
the
sidelines
date?
with his visor on. AJ
I-
Brown.
For the
Actually, no, he'll have
Saints?
his
Is that a
winter hat
December
on
game?
because it's cold.
I
That-
got
no,
to
that's-
win.
the Saints
I got to
is New
win
Year's
because
Day.
even though they lose against
his
Dallas, they
sunglasses
still have a
on.
shot at the division if they beat the Giants.
So,
So it's a win.
oh,
I got to win.
I gotta
Saints.
win.
So we
Brady's
got
gotta
games
win.
on Christmas Eve and New Year's Day
Yeah.
this year.
Well, let me get the. You said win or
I
loss?
said a loss because
I got them at
Didn't you have
15
you had a
and two.
game
What
New
did you
Year's
say,
Day
DJ?
last year, right?
Dude, are we
For
all the
Giants,
same
it was
record?
I
a
had
win.
them at 15
It
and
was
2.
pre-COVID. There was a game on New Year's.
Andrew, what you have him at?
At 15 and 2.
So that was a win there. Nate,
I had a loss for New Orleans.
you had a loss for New. Oh, I'm
What?
sorry. All right.
Jameis?
So what do you got for the Giants then?
That's a win.
All right. All right, now you can talk amongst yourself. and I'll
No,
give you
no,
the
no,
final score.
that's-
I'll give you the final. Go.
Oh yeah, you got to count them up.
So. Thoughts? Nah. You guys definitely not seen.
I just can't get
Did
over
you
how
say
easy
you only
the
have
schedule
you
is.
have them at 15-2?
Yeah, their schedules.
It's
schedule's soft.
ridiculous. And
Yeah.
like when you look at the team on paper, it's just like they can't lose it, and then you're just thinking to yourself,
Yeah,
well,
but
they,
there's going
they
to be
got to
a team
lose
out
somewhere.
there that's going to be
yeah.
really good, and it's going to be it could be Doug Peterson's Jacksonville Jaguars.
No.
Okay, you wait and see.
You see,
A team who I'm not sold on, the Broncos. I don't buy into the Broncos hype.
Why? They got great wide receivers,
I mean, I don't know. I just
and their
so do
defense
I.
is good.
I know, I agree,
do
but I
I.
just
You know
can't
what
buy
team
into
I
them.
don't buy into? The Las Vegas Raiders. I think they're going to
The
suck.
AFC West is going to be so tough.
The
to
Las
play.
Vegas Raiders.
The Chiefs are
going
gonna-
to suck.
The Chiefs aren't going to suck.
Devontae Adams' numbers aren't going to be that good with Card. You wait and see.
We'll see, but I mean, I just that AFC West is loaded. The Chiefs are going to be fine. They got Mahomes. They'll be fine.
Surprise team, the Jets.
Stop it.
What?
Stop
Get
it.
out of here with
The
that.
Dolphins.
That was in that Arizona State.
Stop it.
The Dolphins.
Stop.
Mike
Why? Because they
Mike
won.
McDonald.
Because they won 6 or 7 in a row last year.
No,
The
because
Jets
they got
or the
Tyreek Hill
Dolphins?
to go with.
With who? Tua underthrows every downfield pass. Tua Tagovailoa.
All right, here's what we got.
Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna say.
We've got Two of us have him at 14-3. That's Deacon Andrew.
Not me.
Wow.
There's two 13-4s. That's me and Smitty.
No, I don't have him at 4. I have 5 losses.
The hell, you're lying your ass.
He went to
One,
North. Hold
2,
on.
3, 4.
The
You
Colts?
You got Dallas, Indy, Green Bay, and the Giants. Who am I missing?
All right.
Sweep of Dallas you have, right?
I have a sweep of Dallas?
Yeah.
Dude, when we redo this week 1, you'll see.
Yeah.
It's just like so much.
DJ and Brody got him at 12-5. Nate's
That's
probably
right.
the most realistic at 11-6.
Yeah.
But that's still division, I think, 11-6, don't you, Nate?
Who?
Not with that.
I don't know what the
no.
new. That's
Dude,
the
why
problem.
are you? So
Who's
here's
11-6?
I gotta stop you guys for a minute.
Who's 11-6?
Nate.
Hold on, I gotta call a timeout here. Dallas got worse. They lost an offensive lineman.
Yeah, they got
their
worse.
tight
They're
end,
bad.
their tight end's
Not
holding
bad,
out.
They got worse.
Dalton.
Yeah, he's holding
Yeah,
out.
I
Their
saw,
number
I
one
saw.
tight end, and their wide receivers,
they
dude.
lost Cooper.
Does Gallup and Lamb really scare you?
No, but
Okay.
Dak's he's still a top 5 in his conference. Zeke is and
Their
Pollard.
line isn't as good anymore.
But Zeke and Pollard
Zeke
is a really
Zeke's
good
done.
one.
Zeke's
I think
done.
Zeke's done too.
Zeke's done.
I don't think Zeke is who he used
He's
to
not
be.
done, but he's not.
But
the
their
force he
line
was.
is not that good
But
anymore.
Zeke and Pollard as a 1-2 is good enough to really take over games.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Man, Nate and I are agreeing. I don't think their line's as good. I think their secondary blows too.
The
They got-
secondary's
I-
horrible.
But Trayvon Diggs, man, he had
Yeah,
he
he
led
gives
the
up. He
league in
gives up
interceptions.
1,400 yards.
They'll
That's
tell
what
you
I'm
about
saying.
that. All those interceptions,
I
but
don't
they'll
think
forget about all
Dallas is
the.
as good on paper as everybody thinks. I think the Eagles. You saw the odds now; they're shifting. I think it's down the what?
I
plus-
think Mike McCarthy holds the Cowboys back.
I think.
Nate,
that-
what are the odds right now for the division? Last week I looked; they were like plus 140, plus
Eagles are
210.
Eagles are plus 300.
No, it was plus 210 the other day.
They went
thought it
up
was
that
240.
much.
Yes. What is it?
I thought it was 240 last time.
It was. I saw
What?
210 the
Shit,
other
I
day.
gotta get in on that soon. Then
I think the spot that we play the Cowboys at, both of those games, it's just a bad spot for them.
yeah,
I don't think. I don't like the idea of them being away Christmas Eve and
I wish
they're
they were
not going to be
later.
into it. Like they're going to want to go in there and just get that game over with.
Yeah,
Or you could take the other side of it and say, well,
it's Christmas.
the Dallas
Let's win
the
there.
Dallas team is going to be home with their families. They're
Plus
going to be thinking more about
130.
celebrating the holidays, and
Yeah,
they'll be
maybe.
Plus
distracted.
130, Eagles plus 210
Really
right now.
plus 130 Cowboys. You mean?
Cowboys.
Yep.
We did the
and listen to this. In March
Eagles
it was
are plus
minus 1.
333.
What?
Eagles are plus 333.
Yeah, I
That's-
thought they were plus.
You're looking at a
300.
different one. You're looking at, dude. I'm looking at Odds Checker. You're looking at Fox Detroit. Who gives a shit about them?
That's probably.
What's that say, Smitty?
That's Fox.
What's that say, Smitty?
That's not the one.
Odds checker.
Yeah, you must have to redo your phone because what's that say? You have the one
That's off. That's off different. Sports books.
DraftKings.
DraftKings, FanDuel, and
Okay,
others.
but look at the other ones. All right, so let's look. Everywhere they're plus 210.
All right, I gotta get on that.
Can we get on
Yeah,
another topic and let them have?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
I'm
just gonna say,
sorry.
so-
Hold on, they're even better. At Bet Rivers, they're plus 175.
Bet Rivers?
And at DraftKings Sportsbooks, they're plus 165.
Eagles
So
go into
you need to
go in
update
the,
your iPhone from whatever 2 years ago.
He's still got a home button.
S7
Well, that's the problem
or
right
7S,
there.
whatever the hell.
That's the problem
He's
right
still got
there.
the home button.
Yep.
Tom, I'm telling him to upgrade. He's like, no.
All right.
I'm surprised
so
he
that
doesn't
was
have a track phone.
we're all very positive on the Eagles. No surprise.
I mean,
with
well,
a room full of homers,
it's
no
still-
surprise.
Still a long way to go.
So who's your MVP of the Eagles this year? If they're 13-4.
Too early for that.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah,
man.
relax. Dude.
You know who you want it to
We
be.
got to get through training
I already-
camp.
listen,
and
you don't
Wore
need to
ourselves
tell
out
me.
with the schedule.
I already know who it
preseason.
is.
I'll ask this real quick.
Jordan Davis.
Would you be mad? Are you mad about
take him.
Sirianni not calling plays?
He's not calling them.
No, it's
No, it's
Steichen,
the
offensive
OC.
coordinator.
I don't believe that
Shane
that's really
Steichen.
taking
That bothers
place.
me.
Yeah, why
Why?
is that happening?
Because his track record of him calling plays has been awful.
So wait,
Everywhere
you really don't
Steichen.
think that Sirianni's going to
I think he'll take over. Because didn't he take
But
over last
didn't
year?
they turn the season around when he started calling
Last
plays?
year, yeah. Well, they also
Oh,
had
then
a,
his track
look at
record, his most recent
no,
track
no, no,
record
no, no,
is not
You're-
awful.
No, Steichen.
Yeah.
No, Sirianni took over play calling last year, and they turned it around. Not Steichen. And
No, it
stop
was the
chewing
other way
damn bottle
around.
cap in the
It was the
microphone.
other way around.
Yeah, who's chewing something
It's
into the
freaking Andrew chewing a bottle cap, which is horrible
Stop.
for your teeth too.
third
Yeah,
You
with
snap
braces.
that
With
braces.
braces on.
It was the other way around.
No, Sirianni called plays all year.
No, he did. He gave it up halfway through the season.
I don't think
You're
he
wrong.
did.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm pretty.
Did you not hear about the ego thing?
All right.
I was okay with him taking play calling.
All right,
My
well,
ego's not hurt.
Nonetheless, I'm not okay. I'd rather have Sirianni call it. I mean, what other offensive-centered head coaches around the league don't call plays? Mike McCarthy calls plays, right?
Yeah, most head. Yeah,
How does that work out?
No,
for
I'm
him?
saying though, like it's a coaching thing. Like Mike McCarthy calls plays, Aaron LaFleur calls plays in Green Bay.
Is it going to be like a check though?
That's
Like
what
it's
I
not good
think.
to say here's the play and
Doug's going to call plays in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Like this guy was brought in here to be an offensive guy. You know, McVay calls plays.
Yes.
I mean, I want my head coach
the
who's an
head coach
offensive
is
guy
supposed to call the plays.
To call the
Yes,
plays.
yes.
I don't really.
Yes.
He's not. Steichen isn't Marty
I think
Morningweg.
I think Sirianni was a little overwhelmed with
We
everything
should
he
bring
had
Juan
to do.
Castillo
Well, this is
back
just-
to call the plays.
I'm telling you, he flipped the plays over.
He
to
might have,
Steichen.
but I don't. I thought Sirianni's
No.
was called.
Sirianni called plays all year.
No, he didn't.
I think Deke's right.
Did not.
No, right.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Then when did it change?
When they started running the ball.
Dude, they did not change it.
All right.
Yes, they did, Smitty.
All right, I'm going to look it up right now.
He's getting all
Sick and
angry.
tired of your dumb remarks
Well, keep chewing bottle caps in the microphone.
and not be able to think
But
outside
I'm
the
just,
box.
I'm just saying, it just bothered me that they just.
I don't know. It's a different NFL now.
Yeah,
all
I
these
get
guys
it,
Have, all
like-
these guys have input. I mean, if Sirianni's trying to have more of a control, I guess, over the whole team.
Yeah. I just
All right,
rather
at
him.
some point last season, Eagles play calling shifted.
Right.
But that didn't come out. You just read the damn article.
Oh,
I think, I
Well,
think
you
it-
just read
came
the
out 2
article.
days ago.
I'm crossing broad.
It came out
How
2 days
legit
ago.
are these
Say it,
things?
Smitty.
Guess what?
Say it, Smitty.
You got to think
But
outside
you
the
acted
box.
like
Say it,
you
Smitty.
acted like you knew.
Yeah,
Right?
because I heard it on the radio
All right.
Tuesday, if not Monday.
Donald Kennedy Martin, relax.
No, say it.
Next time, please
Say-
listen.
Deke is right.
Thank you.
In this one time in his life.
Please respect your elders. Thank you.
And that too.
Yeah, because you do such a good job.
Yeah,
of that.
exactly.
All right, we're going to close it out with this final topic.
We're closing out.
We're going to close it
Yeah,
out
man.
with
With the
It's like-
final
it's
topic.
You're not bringing in
o'clock.
Knable, are you?
No.
All right, good. Up, Andrew's
All right.
leaving. That's good.
Here's the question. If you could add any
Oh God.
Philly athlete to the current team to make that team better, who would it be?
For each team, right?
For each team. What team you want to start with
Let's
first?
do one team at a time.
All right,
Yeah,
let's start
what
with
team
the
you wanna-
first team.
All right, what team we starting
The
with?
Union?
The Sixers.
The Sixers? Sixers is easy.
I'm Madden Iverson.
See, I think Sixers is hard.
No, Sixers is not easy.
You
To
had
bring them
Iverson.
into this
You bring-
current team.
you
Iverson
bring
would be-
Iverson on this team? Ooh.
I don't know. That's
Iverson
where
is-
I went first.
Or Mo
But
Cheeks.
think of how Iverson used to like to get in the lane. If you have Iverson and Embiid,
How about Mo
are you
Cheeks?
telling Embiid he's got to stay out of the
You just
paint?
run pick and rolls all day.
How about Mo Cheeks?
Or
He liked to distribute.
Dr. J.
Dr. J would be really
That's where I was
good.
going.
Dr. J drove
I'm
a
going to
lot.
go Mo Cheeks.
that's where
'cause you
I
need
was
a
going to.
facilitator.
Now, I bet you all thought I was going to go with Will.
No.
Because you have Embiid.
Dude, what do you think about...
Right. You could have the Twin Towers.
Dude, are you
Hello.
Em-
Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon.
they win a
Embiid?
title?
Embiid?
Who was it? Ralph
David
Sampson.
Robinson.
David Robinson,
Ro- yeah,
and Tim
David Robinson.
Duncan.
But there's been a Twin Towers before.
Yeah, but
okay?
it would not work in
But-
today's NBA.
Yeah, it's
But-
not as good as the Twin
but-
Towers of Al Horford and Joel Embiid.
I thought about that, but
Oh
then
my
I
God,
said,
thought you were
nah,
gonna say something else.
that would clog up the middle too much. I'm going Doc.
Doc,
Because Doc,
That mine.
going
Doc
Mo
could
Cheeks.
take games over.
I need a facilitator.
so could Iverson.
Doc passed the ball.
I like Mo
Doc had-
Cheeks. I like Mo
Doc,
Cheeks.
yeah, but he didn't score enough. You need another scorer on the team.
Oh.
Doc could drive. Doc could finish on the fast break. Doc could shoot from the
You know
outside.
what also could take away from saying Iverson?
How about Moses
But
Malone?
Harden would hurt Iverson's production too.
I just don't think Iverson
That's
fits
why I like Mo
on
Cheeks.
this team the way this team is constructed.
That's why
I
I
don't
like Dr.
think
J, because then
my-
you can take away.
Yo, let him say
Harris.
what he said.
Andrew Tony.
I have three. Doc,
You can only pick one, Jim.
Hal Greer,
Oh, Hal
Greer.
Damn thing, and now you're changing the
Well,
rules.
that's why I said this one was tough for
Hal
me. You guys
Greer's
all said
a
it was
good one.
easy.
Hal Greer's a
Al
good
Greer's another.
Because you
good
need
one.
a guy when Embiid's not scoring to do the scoring, and one that I just think would be fun on this team, Chuck.
Oh,
Could you imagine Chuck and
Chuck
Embiid?
at the 4 with Embiid?
I'm gonna go Manute Bol.
Come on.
Now, Chuck, that would be
Interesting, right?
Chuck,
I think
Chuck would be another good one.
if I have to make a choice, I think I'm going Doc because I think Doc
I got
and
Andre Iguodala,
Iggy.
no, dude.
the Hall of Famer.
The problem is we don't have scoring when Embiid doesn't score.
That's true.
I like
Right.
red cheeks, so I'm sticking with.
I'm going with Iverson just because I think him and Embiid would be.
I'm
awesome.
Yeah,
going
we
with
have
Dr. J.
But Harden would take away from Iverson.
I'm going with Dr. J.
Okay.
Who did you have, Nate?
Ben Simmons.
Could probably get back on the cheap if you
Would you
really
take
want to.
Steph Curry?
I want to say Barkley, but Barkley peaked in Phoenix. He didn't peak with us.
Yeah.
He was a different player with Phoenix too, though.
Yeah.
He was ultra. That would.
He also had a better team in Phoenix.
Yeah, that would
a
be
much
more-
better team.
I'm actually gonna go with that. I was gonna say Dr. J, but I actually like the Barkley.
Yeah,
I
Barkley's a
think
really
Barkley
good
would be
one.
fun just to see those two play together.
I
Would be.
think that would.
And Barkley would get in it. I think they would clash a little,
think,
but
you think Barkley would ever go like this to get him off the court like he did?
Oh hell yeah!
Like he did. What was his name?
I mean,
Jaminski. Yeah,
well,
Mike Jaminski.
it's been known that in the Dream Team, you know, what I forget what year was that, 92?
yeah.
Yes.
The 92 Dream Team. Like he was the second best player on the team.
Well, Barkley says he was the best player in the NBA if it weren't for MJ.
Yeah, right,
Like
that's
he's
what
like
I'm
that's.
saying.
He
Yeah.
said I got screwed. I would have been the best player of my era if it wasn't for this guy named Michael Jordan. Like he feels that he was, and I don't know that you can argue
You
with him.
can't-
man.
you
He
can't
was
argue.
really good.
I would love to be a fly on the wall in that locker room too.
Oh, that would've been great.
Harden, Barkley, and Embiid. Oh my God, they would probably fight every night. They go at it.
I like the Barkley thing because I think he pairs well with Harden too.
Yeah, Harden would definitely be a good facilitator
With
those
them too?
Yeah,
Yeah,
And just
Barkley's
his-
Barkley's a monster.
Yeah, his physicalness
That's
with
actually a really good
with
call.
Embiid, how Embiid can get physical too. That's why I think they'd be fun.
Especially
But
that
if
young
they would.
Barkley
They would
too?
get every
Oh, man.
rebound. We wouldn't see Miami
Yeah.
getting 3 and 5 chances every time.
Barkley was a monster back in
Yeah.
the days.
He
man.
was. He was.
I like
when he
Barkley.
when he would get the offensive rebound and go coast to coast,
Yeah.
nobody got in his way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like
Or
that.
I'm sorry, defensive rebound.
What's the next team?
Go
What
coast
team we
to
want to
coast.
go
I
to
think
next?
Flyers. Do the Eagles last?
Nah.
Phillies. then?
Phillies.
Phillies next.
You got to do the most recent season. I'm
All right,
thinking.
I'm gonna go Phillies. I'm going Richie Ashburn at center field.
Aaron Rowan.
Okay.
I'm
For
going-
who, for what?
I'm kidding.
I'm going Steve Carlton.
Okay, that's a good one.
But they've
a
they've
good
got
one.
They got good
That, you
pitching.
got to remember. Yeah, it's-
they've got
think
they've
about
got
the.
good
That's
pitching.
why I
way
have
the current
Richie
team- yep.
Ashburn, center fielder,
That's
boys.
a good one.
I know.
I'm gonna.
Ryan Howard.
I think I'm gonna want to.
Oh,
Smitty.
Ryan Howard's a good one.
Where
I
you
hope
going?
we're not on the same page. I'm
It might
going. I'm going more recent years.
Yeah,
Utley.
I'm going J-roll.
that's who I got.
You need
I'm-
a
I'm
leadoff
thinking-
hitter.
hitter.
You need a leadoff guy and a everyday
Ashburn
shortstop.
could lead off.
I'm
yeah.
thinking
He was a leadoff.
Right.
But Rollins is known more as the
Yeah,
franchise.
It
Richie
solves-
Ashburn's only a
it-
Hall of
Trust
Famer.
me.
But it
trust
solves-
me.
it solves
Ashburn
your-
I'm
was a
think-
better leadoff hitter than Rollins.
But Rollins also solved the
Howard
issue about the
understands-
defense up the
Ashburn
middle.
understood the role of the leadoff hitter better than Rollins did. No, not eh. He did.
Rollins is pretty damn good.
You
But
could have
how
went.
many
Yo,
times? How many times he swing at the first pitch and pop it up?
He's trying to get the game going.
You guys-
No,
Yo,
no,
he's
that's
got
not the
dinner
job of
reservations.
the leadoff
You got-
hitter.
listen, we
The
could have.
leadoff hitter's job is to
I
see
get it.
pitches
I get
and
it.
get on
I know.
base.
Why not
Who's got-
Jesse Rutherford?
Who's got more hits?
Yeah, that's right.
Who's got more hits?
who's got more hits?
Rollins. He's
Rollins.
the all-time leader in
Well, he's the
franchise
all-time- yeah,
history.
yeah.
Okay.
Leadoff hitter.
But who's the better average?
Probably Rollins.
No,
Yes.
You're
no.
looking it up.
Ashburn, I think, was 308.
There's a thing called Google.
Ashburn,
Give
I
us an
think, was
answer.
308.
What do you-
More power, Rollins.
Do we have
They
a
don't
s-
need more power in this team. They need on base.
Yes.
Yeah, so you want to go Ashburn.
So who are you going?
Ashburn.
Yeah, dude.
Probably had a higher on base percentage than Rollins too.
Yep.
I don't know if
Ryan
he's
Howard's
my
a
pick or
good
not.
one. Ryan Howard's a good one.
Yeah, he's a really
Jimmy
good one.
Rollins' career stats. Was he
What's
batted
his career?
264?
His career average?
264.
Richie Ashford.
We lost that argument.
Yeah,
Who has more hits?
He's 308.
Ashburn batted 308. Yeah.
Yes.
He knew.
He was the only For the longest
many
time,
RBIs?
for the longest time, he had the highest batting average not in the whole thing.
586 RBIs.
He wasn't a power hitter.
He was also facing me as a lefty.
He was a prototypical.
and I'm a righty.
He was a
prototypical leadoff hitter who played center field. What did you say?
He was facing him.
He was facing me, thrown as a lefty. He was a natural righty.
And he played in the era of Duke Snyder and Willie Mays in center field.
I mean, Rollins played with Derek Jeter and
who was the other one?
for what, center
Duke
fielders of the
Snyder,
time?
Willie Mays, and Mickey Mantle. Yeah, he played in that era.
There were good shortstops during Rollins' time.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Garcia
those
Parra,
other three
Derek
played,
Jeter?
No, those other three
I think
played
Derek
in New
Jeter's
York and got
overrated.
all the press clippings.
So did Derek Jeter.
And Rollins got Ashburn got shortchanged because he was playing in the era
All right, so we're
of
moving on.
those three.
All right,
You
who
sound
played in
like
New
the
York.
same argument
right.
for Jimmy Rollins. Jimmy Rollins got underrated all the time because of Derek Jeter and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Garcia.
yeah,
cool.
I agree
Did
with
Richie-
that.
cool.
I agree with that.
Did Richie get any MVPs?
Who you going with? Richie?
I
Rollins,
don't know. If he
Rollins
did, it was
got
only
one.
one.
Rollins got one.
And Rollins
You
got a
going?
ring.
And Rollins
Who's
got
everyone
a
going
ring.
with?
Bang.
Yeah.
Who's everyone's going?
Bang.
Who's everyone?
I'm going with Rollins on this
I'm
team.
going
I'm
with
going
Ashburn
Howard.
because
I'm going with
I need-
Howard.
That's
I
a good one.
like Holiday.
See, that was my second pick.
Holiday would have been really
I got Rollins.
Holiday and Wheeler.
Rollins and
Ooh.
Doc are my two picks that I have here, but I got to go
Oh,
Rollins.
Steve
about-
Carlton.
how about-
Or Steve Carlton would have been would have been
How about
sick
Brad
too.
Lidge?
Oh, a closer.
Oh.
Well, what season? Because
Oh wait.
Dude, he
No,
took my
no,
answer
no, no, no,
from
no,
the
Lidge.
group
Yo,
text.
What season?
yo,
That was
that
in the
one.
group
What
text.
I'm saying.
That
was in
season
the
right
group
there.
text
There's
last
only one
night.
season.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Lidge was here
That
for a
was in
couple
the
years and he
group.
wasn't all that. After
Okay.
that.
Oh, wait.
Season he was
My dad just
How about
chimed
that?
in with Brad Lidge too.
Yeah, but that was in the group text. I said it the other night.
My dad wasn't on the group
All right.
text.
Well, the rule was to only pick one.
Deke's a thief.
The rule was to pick one. So
I'm
you gotta
going
pick
Richie
one.
Ashburn.
I'm going Rollins.
I'm going Howard.
I'm sticking Rollins.
Deke.
Nobody's going Utley or Schmidt.
That's what I
But you
said.
gotta
I said
look at the
Utley.
team the
I
way it's
agree. I
made,
agree.
my
I agree.
favorite Philly all time.
Yeah,
but
I'm surprised nobody said Schmidt.
It's tough not to say
Because
Schmidt
you could put Bohm at first. and then
because
have-
You have Ryan Howard at first.
or
then.
Bohm or Schmidt could DH.
and can you imagine?
But is that a
Harper, then
weakness?
Schmidt?
Yeah,
Is that
I
a
don't know.
weakness for the team
Imagine
right now?
Harper, then Schmidt,
Yeah. I
might
and
bring
who
Matt
you put behind
Stairs in.
Schmidt?
Cass-
Ryan
I might
Howard.
bring Matt Stairs in for the bench. He went tonight.
Man, what does this team
What about
need the most?
South
Of those three things, what does this team
Pete
need the
Cavilla?
most?
A second baseman.
What do you think
They
about
have- they have-
South
No,
Asana?
center field
Ricky
starter
Leday?
or bullpen.
Kevin Stocker would look good in this team.
How about if you bring back Ron Gant at
Sixto
the end of the
Lezcano?
career?
Carlos
we have
Ruiz.
Ron Gant at the end of the career.
Come on.
all
Carlos
right,
Ruiz.
You know what? Because like you said
Carlos
earlier,
Ruiz.
come playoff time, you need that bullpen. I'm going Brad Lidge. Because I think their starting pitching is pretty good, pretty solid.
You could have went with
I'm
John
going
Their starting
Applebaum.
pitcher-
I'm going Lidge.
It's good
Nice.
enough,
But
but
if you
it
threw
could-
one of those aces
it'll
in-
put you a World Series
Doc,
contender. Yeah.
Carl-
Yeah,
Carlton,
but
one
what
of
did
those
we do
guys?
with the 4 aces?
We won the most games in baseball.
Yeah,
and
we lost
shit
in
the
the
bed.
first
But
round.
then we didn't.
Because they had no offense. The
Right.
offense went to sleep.
That's why you bring Richie Ashburn
didn't
in
have
to
any
get
re-
people
That's why you bring in
Jimmy
Rollins.
Rollins races won
Start
no
the
rings.
lineup, guy.
That's why you're bringing Howard to smoke home runs.
308's getting more than 264.
Well, Rollins was actually on that team, and that didn't work either.
Right, it didn't quite.
All right.
All right, let's go with the Flyers next because I don't really know. I don't know enough about this current Flyers team to say what they need.
Yeah.
So to me, they just
They
need an
need
identity.
everything.
I'm
They
gonna
need
go
an
need
identity.
everything.
I'm going Lindros.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Bobby
I'm going
Clark.
with-
I'm
They
going
need-
with Kelly Lindbergh.
They need a
Goal.
captain. They
going
need a
Bobby
captain.
Clark.
Was
Why would
Lindros
you
a
go Kelly
captain?
Lindbergh?
Was
Yeah.
the best
I
player.
liked him.
He was a good captain.
Bernie
I don't
won
think he-
2 cups. And
That's
was-
because Pelly died. He would have won cups.
I'm with you there.
They
I
don't-
loved.
wait,
Pelly.
who are you going
yes,
with?
I tend
Kelly
to agree
Lindbergh.
with.
Dude, they have a goalie.
Carter Hart?
Yay.
Yeah, he's been great.
Star.
Dude, what?
He's been
He's
unstoppable.
He's not unstoppable.
It's
He's a
joke.
good goalie.
It's a joke.
I was gonna say, he's
Dude, if
all right.
Carter Hart was on Edmonton, they might still be playing in that series.
No, the
So
hell
what
they
you
are.
going-
Yeah, they
if-
would.
If I was going anybody, I'd probably go Lindros, honestly.
That's
I'm going Bobby Clark.
Yes.
Another
Damn,
captain.
Andrew, I'm going Bobby Clark.
No
I thought about Carl Dykhouse.
No Hal?
Trent Klatt and his one testicle.
No.
Or no, wait. No, it was Sean
I need
Podine.
Paul Coffey.
It was Sean Podine that lost a nut.
No
Pat
Gordy,
Falloon.
no Gordy Hal?
What about
wasn't a
What
flyer.
about the animal?
That was Mark
By
Howell.
Lau.
Mark Howe.
His
Mark
brother,
Howell,
that's what I
and
said.
He was a defenseman.
All right.
Hal's pretty
Eagles.
good. Nah,
Can we do
Mark Howell
it?
was-
Can we
was
do an
awesome.
Eagle defense and offense?
I would say
Yeah.
it's Lindros, just because they need
They need
a big dude.
They need
and
a
a guy
identity.
Yeah, it's got to be
They
Lindros.
don't have a guy that can take over a game in Lindros.
Lindros.
All right.
Or Primo.
Wait, our
Obviously, none of you saw Bobby
Mike
Clark.
Richards
we saw Bobby Clark, but
on highlights.
He
The
played on a
tail
team
end of
with
his career. He retired in '85. How old were you?
I
in
might go
85?
Alexander Dag.
Eight. Like I said,
Eric
you saw him at the
Desjardins.
tail end of his career.
When
But
did-
our
how, wait,
resident-
how old were you when he retired?
I was 21.
So he was
7.
I saw him.
70.
I saw him
Dude, you
win
just started a
championships.
history story that's going to be 20
Look, I
minutes.
just our resident Aussie and Flyer fan
What's
just
he got?
checked in.
Who's he got?
What did Pat say?
He didn't give it. So I don't.
Ah.
What we're doing right now is if
He
you
should
could
join
take.
us virtual one time.
He wants to. We'll
explain-
work that
explain
out.
to Pat
I'm
what
going to
we're
explain
doing
what
here.
we're doing right now. So, take any past Philly athlete and put them on the current team. If you had the ability to do that, what player would you pick to put on the
put a coach on
current
the Flyers.
team to make this team
Can
better?
we put an owner?
Can I put a coach on the Flyers?
It's your pick, Smitty. You do whatever you want.
Who were you going to go?
Mike Keenan.
That's right.
John Stevens.
Mike Keenan.
John Stevens.
Mike Keenan.
Peter Laviolette.
Play with some jam.
Dave Hackstall.
He said Bobby.
I would say Roger Neal.
Bobby Clark.
I'm going Lindros because he's the most recent star.
I get it,
besides
but
Giroux,
you like I said, you guys never saw Bobby Clark play.
Nope. But he's got the 2 rings.
I saw him destroy the Flyers.
He was the
Him and Hextall.
quintessential
Yeah,
leader.
seriously, that's
He
why
was
we're
the
here.
quintessential leader. He was the quintessential hard worker. He was the quintessential
That's
get
all.
under your skin, pain in the ass to play against.
I'm not saying he stunk. I'm just saying.
No, he didn't.
I'm
He
just
was
saying,
Hall of
like, I
Fame.
think-
he's the best player in the history of the franchise.
No, he's not.
Who is?
Eric Lindros.
Who's got 2 rings?
That wasn't because of Bobby Clark. He was just on the team.
He just got lucky to be
Right
play
place
with
All right.
Rick McLeish and Dave Schultz.
right place at the right time.
Pat agreed. He's the greatest flyer ever.
Who? Me?
I won't disagree
No.
with that.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Smitty.
Pat. These
You're the
young
greatest
kids.
AP ever.
Thank you.
The next youngest one. What
A
are
lot
you?
of-
44.
5.
The next one.
Why
The
we-
youngest one
why
down
we-
is 45, and
How old are you, Smitty? You
he,
might
he
be
doesn't.
older
He
or
doesn't.
younger.
Who did you pick?
I said Lindros.
Yeah, he doesn't get it either.
Well, I
Lindros
mean,
gives his team an identity.
Put that. Bobby Clark.
It was a different game back then.
Toothless.
They were they were worried about beating the Ruskies back
I
in
was
the
gonna
day.
say,
Like they don't.
They beat each other up
guys are
in that
killing me.
game more than they do today. Today's game is all skill.
I almost went Yaromir Yager.
Pat.
How you like that?
Pat brings up. A
He
good
might be
point,
the most
and I
skilled
gotta
flyer
agree.
ever.
He said Eric could have been, but for
Peter
the concussions.
Forsberg.
Honestly, did you see that there
If he
hasn't
had
been?
played for them from the beginning. He could
yeah,
have been.
that's
yes.
a good one.
This
I
will
know.
I know
this
it's
will
a good
be
one. Say my name.
this will be the first Stanley Cup playoffs where there hasn't been a teammate of Yaromir Yager that has played
Really?
in the Stanley Cup
And
playoffs
you know,
since
he's-
1979.
There's the
He's
teammate.
still
There's
playing.
1979.
the teammate.
He's still playing
There's
over
some Flyers
in
that
Europe
are still
somewhere.
in it that played with him.
That played with Yager?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
I think you
That's
need to look that up.
crazy.
I believe he's still playing over in Europe.
1979.
In the NHL,
Right?
1979.
No. I get your point.
That's
but
30 freaking years.
Yeah, and he didn't come into the league until
No.
1991.
We only had him for a year.
That's 40 years.
Yeah,
A year and a year and
That's
a
43
like 7
years.
games.
That's
Didn't he?
It was
nuts.
a year.
It's
Didn't he stick
43
around in the
years.
beginning of the
No.
season? And then,
Isn't that there wasn't a teammate on his
They
team in
signed
these
him to a
playoffs?
1-year deal and then bring him back.
Yeah.
Broke my heart.
And he played really well for the Flyers.
Yager that year?
Yager.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
they didn't
Oh,
bring
yeah.
him back.
Right.
Pissed me
I
off.
know.
All right.
Dude, it pissed me off too.
All right.
All right.
He played very
We're
well
on,
for the
we're on to
Flyers.
the birds.
All right, are we doing one defensive and
No,
one
just you
offensive?
gotta do one
it's
player.
one player.
One player.
No, hell no.
Yeah, dude.
One
that's how
player.
it's worked at every other.
My game, my rules, one player.
You already know you're going with Dawkins.
No, I'm
he's
not.
not.
No, I'm not.
You said we're at the Eagles.
Yeah.
We're at the Eagles.
Yeah, I picked
You
him
said Lindros for hockey, right?
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
That's the only.
You want to go first for
Yeah, I'll
Eagles?
go eat first.
All right,
Give me Reggie.
Reggie.
Give me Reggie.
That's a great one.
On this defensive line with
That'd
those
be
linebackers.
insane.
I mean, with those
Him and Reddick.
corners.
Him
I
and
got
Reddick
one.
on the outside.
Yo,
Yo,
you got-
Reggie. Oh my
You,
God.
you want one?
I got one.
I got one,
love
too.
mine, but
I love
Get
him.
your get your popcorn ready.
I love
T.O.
AJ Brown.
Oh,
Devontae Smith.
Oh.
T.O. boys.
I don't think.
do we need wide receiver?
Yep.
We do?
We don't need a quarterback. We got a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, all right, dude.
I'm not looking at quarterback.
He's going
Who wants to go
Dawkins.
next? I am not going Dawkins. I promise I am not going Dawkins.
Steve
running
Van
back,
Buren.
Westbrook.
Steve Van Buren.
I thought that way.
I thought that way too.
But I wouldn't have gone Westbrook, though. If I was going running back,
Wilbert Montgomery?
I was going Shady.
Oh.
Shady on this team would be nice. But I don't think that's what we need.
No,
Seth.
What are you going, kicker?
I'm going Seth.
Why we got? Oh, Seth
We
Joyner.
need
I
a,
thought
we
about
need a
that.
linebacker.
I
And
thought about that.
got these
I
young
also thought
guys.
about Chris Bonial for kicker.
Tommy Hutton.
Stuart Bradley,
Levon Kirkland.
Mark Simino.
I think Seth on this team would be nice.
That'd be
I
nice.
like the Reggie pick,
I like
but I
Jeremy
feel like
Boyer.
our
I think
our line is good.
I can give you a twofer.
No.
No, it's only one.
Oh,
What
he's
you doing,
going-
Deshaun Jackson?
Chuck Bednarik.
No,
He
I
can
got
play
you a
both
twofer.
sides of the line.
I got you an all-pro on both sides of the
Concrete
You have
line.
Jason
Charlie.
Kelsey. You
Concrete
have Jason
Charlie.
Kelsey.
Yeah, but he's getting ready to retire.
Oh my god.
Okay, well we got Jurgens.
But he's not retiring this year.
No.
It's all about this year.
But we got the guy to slide in after he does retire.
Oh, God.
And we get an all-pro linebacker in the same guy.
So you're going Chuck.
Concrete.
Hey, you got the right to be wrong. It's okay.
All right, what do you have? Baker Mayfield? He didn't play for the Eagles.
no.
Rodney Pete?
He's got Coy Detmer.
Yeah.
Good one.
What about Vince Young?
Dream team.
Yeah.
Probably
Somebody.
beat off.
Somebody.
I had a good one.
B-Dog. He
B-Dog?
said B-Dog.
That's
Safety
too
is the
easy.
one
That's
spot
why
they
we
need.
hate
They
that.
still need a safety.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
too
the one
easy.
spot
I
they
would have
need.
went Andre Waters. I want a thumper.
That's why I like
Or
Seth.
Wes.
I do feel like our defense is good, but there's nobody like nasty on the team.
Like Seth.
I feel like Hargraves can get there.
Concrete.
Shut up.
Get out of here. What's that? His fingers?
Yeah, you know why his fingers are
You know
all
what?
messed up?
You know what Seth would do to concrete, Charlie?
Nothing.
Seth
why
would
he called
snap.
him
He would beg for
Concrete.
mercy. That's what he would do.
Get out of here.
Concrete Charlie.
That's why his fingers are all messed
I'm
up. From
torn. I have no idea.
Mixing the concrete.
Reggie, man.
I really don't. I
his
like
concrete
Reggie.
ready. Nice.
Your dad goes Trotter.
I like.
Oh.
I was looking at Trotter,
That's
but
not
I
fair.
feel like
I want
I like
fucking
Seth.
shot.
I like Seth.
But
better.
I think I think they're
Reggie.
set at linebacker now. I,
I
think
like-
Dean and Kazoo.
I like.
Andre Dillard.
I like Reggie or Dawkins. I
Jerome
can't
Brown.
I can't pick
Jerome
between.
Brown.
They got the lineup.
I feel like
in
the defensive
interior
line is good.
No,
That's
they
why
still. I think they still need
But
safety.
Wilbert
so-
Montgomery
Are you
shady.
trustworthy
They're
in
good.
Brandon Graham to stay healthy?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. They're
Or
Because right now you're starting
good.
edge rushers.
I was also thinking
Hassan Reddick
good
and
other
Brandon
stud
Graham.
wide receiver, Tommy
you,
McDonald.
you give this defense a
Or
edge
Harry
rusher
Carmichael.
that can give
Ricky
you like
Waters.
17 or
Food for
20
what?
sacks.
Yeah.
Like
You
that-
think
Reggie White can
Reggie-
take over
like
games.
Reggie
Cunningham?
today's game would get you 15. This
Cunningham.
Oh, dude, what about
17
Randall
sacks.
Cunningham in
Him.
this offense?
Dude, that would be sick.
They could still use a quarterback. too.
there are a lot
They
of
could,
quarterbacks
but
I would
they-
put.
you
In,
got
I
a
would
Hall
like
of
to
Famer
see.
in the wings.
I'd take
Shut up.
Cunningham. I'd take Vic in this offense.
What are you guys gonna
Take
do
McNabb?
if he wins MVP? Are you gonna
McNabb?
change the show?
No.
To I was wrong about Hurts
To
or Hurts or Smith
my
was
hurt.
right?
My heart's hurt. My heart
He
hurts.
wins what's his MVP odds right now?
So this is funny you say that.
Oh my
because-
God, they're moving up, right, Nate? Tell me. Talk to me, Nate. Money Moss.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Plus 1,800.
But
Plus
it's just funny
3,000.
because when you talk to people about their schedule, they got them going 13 and 4.
We all had them 15 and 2.
Yeah. When you think about that, and I ask this question, and this is directly for you, Smitty,
Yes,
right? If they go 13 and 4,
he's back.
is Hurts your MVP?
Well, it depends what he does.
I don't know if he's your MVP, but I think he
if
solidifies
they
you
go
as the
13 and
franchise
4?
quarterback, right, Nate? He solidifies the.
Of course he does.
Well,
But
maybe
he
not if
goes
they don't win a
13 and
playoff
4,
game.
They're one of the they are a top 3 team in his league.
If they go 13 and 4, it's either Hurts is really good or the defense.
Defense
is really
stepped
good.
up, yeah.
Or
That's-
Miles Sanders has broken the NFL rushing record.
I mean,
Get off of that.
there's no
That
way
ain't
he's not
happening.
an MVP
He's gonna
candidate. if
get
they go
paid.
13 and 4.
I was reading the other day. They think the Eagles are gonna bring him back.
There's no way.
Zangaro thinks
I still
they're gonna
haven't
sign
given
him on the
mine,
cheap.
so I'm going to go with.
Miles
You
Sanders.
just said you were going back and forth.
I think I'm going to lean
You gotta go
Dawkins.
Reggie.
I think I'm
You're
going to
lean
lean
Dawkins.
Dawkins.
DJ.
Dude, Reggie's. I mean,
Reggie's sick.
Reggie's the better player.
Reggie's so sick.
I thought about Chris Carter with this offense. Too.
But that before the drugs or after?
I mean,
We
during.
just don't
Because he
need the
was here during
uh,
the drugs.
There's a lot of
he
players you could add
killed
to
it.
this
Yeah, he
team
do
did.
need.
There's a lot of players you can add to this team that will make the team better.
Dude,
Oh,
But
T.O.
who
so
makes the
many.
biggest
T.O.
difference?
Smith,
The biggest
Telling you,
impact.
it's Reggie.
T.O. Smith and A.J. Brown. With
Nate,
Goddard.
Nate,
But if
Nate
your
has-
quarterback sucks, doesn't
Wait a
matter with
minute,
those
didn't you
guys.
say he's the best
I
quarterback?
did, but
Then
what I'm
shut up.
saying is, it doesn't. You don't need another receiver on this
Doesn't
team.
hurt.
Doesn't hurt. But if there's other positions that you can help,
Rumor has it we're going after Ridley after this year too.
yeah.
The big three.
dude, who's paying him?
Sources.
We got plenty of
Sources
money.
say.
Yeah, right.
Somebody's got his
We
sources.
ain't got money to pay
Why
them.
Fletcher Cox?
That's three number one receivers.
I got a question.
We-
We're kind of torn on Hurts.
No,
whether
you
he's the-
are. I'm
Whether
not.
he's the guy or not.
Yeah, it's just four of us.
So if we were to pick a
Jim's
quarterback
not torn.
For
It's
this
Cunningham.
team,
for this
it's,
team,
Cunningham.
it's
who
Randall.
would we pick?
It's Randall.
Randall.
It's definitely not
Randall.
Donovan. I might go with Coy Detmer.
Stop it with Coy Detmer, will you?
How about we never brought up Freddie Mitchell? FedEx over the 4th and 26 in the slot.
Are you really saying it's
What
not
about
Donovan?
Mike Momoa? on
Donovan-
this team?
Donovan-
Randall would be exciting in this.
What
offense.
about-
Donovan can
Donovan's.
Yeah.
What about
Randall
Mike-
with coaching?
What about Mike Momoa?
And he would have that.
Yeah, he would
with
have
Sirianni.
that. Yes.
What do you have that with Sirianni? You guys ain't
Randall.
sold on Sirianni?
No, but I mean, he's better than
Better than
Buddy
what with
Ryan.
Buddy, right? I get, but
Michael Vick with this offense.
I said Vic earlier.
Vic would be really exciting.
I said Vic earlier.
That
Vic
would-
Vic was pretty much
McCoy's a
Randall.
good one too.
Yeah.
McCoy, even
Vic-
if you have
Vic-
Sanders, that's
Vic was Randall with
Vic-
with a little bit of a more
Vic with
zip
this
on the
offense?
pass.
Yeah. Vic was Randall, but
with a
like
better zip.
half a step up.
Yeah, with a better
Maybe,
zip. on
maybe
the
a
pass.
step up.
He's a better passer. Absolutely.
Yeah.
He had a gun.
Yeah. I think Vic would work too.
Yeah, Vic would be nice.
Vic would be
That's
really
what I
exciting.
think they're hoping the offense runs with Hurts. I mean, I'm not saying he's
Hurts
Vic,
can't
but-
run like Vic or
No,
Randall.
but he runs enough.
Hurts is a top 10 running back in this league.
He's just got to get that
He is.
get that dart on the run and start working the middle of the
Yes,
field.
He needs
And
to learn
if
how to
he- if
throw
he
on the
does,
run.
dude, it's over.
I hope so.
You guys got a franchise.
I'm with you.
quarterback.
I
you guys will all be wearing Hurts jerseys next year.
I got mine
Smitty,
ready to go.
if Hurts takes us to
The
and
promised
win,
land.
no, if Hurts wins a playoff game this year,
What you doing for me?
what do you?
He's getting a Hurts tattoo.
Something related to
A Hurts tattoo.
What
He's
do
getting the
you
number
want?
2 right above his butt
I'll do
crack.
it. I'm not doing a
Yeah,
tattoo.
always the number
I'm not.
one.
I'm not doing a tattoo. No tattoos.
We got to implement Jalen
Especially
Hurts
on your
into our
butt crack.
logo.
But you,
Jalen Hurts
No,
goes
no, no,
into
no,
our
no.
logo.
You think of something for me because I am not sold on Hurts. But if Hurts wins a playoff game this year, I will do something that you, for something Hurts related that you can.
Look at Jim.
Something
Jim's got his
related.
mind in the
Yeah,
gutter.
nah, nah.
Don't get me
Something that
spinning.
hurts.
like something like,
I will do something that hurts.
like something like with like a Hurts shirt.
Yeah,
or
put
something.
Jalen in front of Hurts,
Or
will you?
some- yeah,
Jalen Hurts related.
Yeah.
Change your middle name like I was going to do with Furcon.
Is that-
Officially?
Is
Yeah.
winning a
No,
playoff game?
you were winning the championship.
Yeah, but I feel like
This
if
is-
he
was just a playoff game?
Were you doing it officially?
I don't give. I told you my middle name's Frederick. I would have. My mom probably wouldn't have been happy with it because it's my grandfather's name. But
Frederick Furcon.
maybe I'll change my
Is there
my
a s-
confirmation.
I was just saying, is there a
name.
Saint Furcon?
You guys could just start referring to me
He's
as
Turkish. I doubt
Furk.
there's a Saint Furcon.
Maybe you don't
So,
know.
what does Hurts have to do to win over this fan base?
He's got to win a. He's got to.
Does
win
he
a,
just have to win a playoff
Yeah,
game?
he's got to win a playoff.
No,
game.
he's got to
No, I
show
think-
improvement.
Yeah, I
He
think if he
doesn't
doesn't win a
necessarily
playoff
have to-
game, yeah, I don't think
I don't
he
think he
needs to.
necessarily
Does
has
he
to
need to
win a
bury
playoff game.
Wentz?
He has to perform better, and if they make the playoffs, he has to
If
do
he
better in
if
the
he
playoffs.
outshines Wentz in those two games, oh man,
And
That'll
Dak?
go- that'll
Or
go a
Dak?
long
the
way.
Or
fan
Dak?
base will
That'll go a
nuts.
long way.
Or Dak?
Well, he already's undershined Dak.
I mean, there's because there's things that can happen to a team during a season that they're out of
Yeah.
his control, right?
Right, exactly.
If he had, I mean, you,
Injuries.
you lose 2 defensive players that
Injuries, yeah.
suck, and then just suck the whole life out of the defense, and we can't stop anybody. Like if he's throwing 4 touchdowns a game,
Yeah.
and we're still losing,
Yeah.
is that his fault?
No.
No.
So if they don't get to the playoffs, I'm not blaming him there. He gets to the playoffs and wins a playoff game, yeah,
He's
that
he's
gets
winning-
a
he's
lot of
winning.
this fan base
I
behind
think
him,
if
but
he
I
just
don't
gets
think
to the playoffs again. I think he's won over the franchise, run over the fans.
it's like every quarterback in the city. There's going to be a portion of the fan base. They're polarizing. You either love them or you hate them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Wentz. It's going to be him here with Hurts. If he wins playoff games, you're going to get some of those haters to maybe move over, but you're still going to have the people that's just be like, he's not my quarterback. He's a second round pick. He can't do this. He can't do that. I think we're all willing to give him a chance and hope that he is the franchise quarterback.
I think honestly, I think the season and developing. If he can do those things, I think he wins over.
To NBC
Like you said, Jim, a majority of this
What
franchise.
If he takes
ready.
us to the playoffs, right, and say he loses, does he get a contract?
Yes.
I think so. If it's a good season.
If it's a good season,
He has to show significant improvement over last year. Win or lose in the playoffs, he's got to show significant improvement to get what you're talking about, Nate, and to win over the fans.
Royals sign Roman Quinn.
yeah.
Thanks, Smitty. Really broke up the conversation there. Way to end the show on that. Roman Quinn news.
I got one more baseball point if we want to go out
Yeah,
on a
what is it?
baseball
What
point.
is it?
Are we going out with a bang?
Is anybody upset that Albert Pujols isn't getting his retirement tour?
Oh my God, I don't want to hear about that.
Should-
Mike Trout did.
Shouldn't he have been
No.
like gone 5 seasons ago?
I mean, he
Yes.
juiced too. It just doesn't come
But
out.
I
I
heard
just-
he's actually doing pretty well again with the Cardinals.
Is
He's,
he?
Is
he's
he?
okay. He's hit a few.
I've seen a few players come out and other like media like you
You see
know
how fat he
why
is?
is he not getting his retirement tour? I'm just because he probably should have retired.
He should have
3 or
retired
4
after he
years
left the
ago.
Angels.
Yeah, he's just not.
I mean, that dude's
He hung on too long.
he really is a machine. Like he's the best hitter.
Ah,
of
he-
my
in his
generation.
prime, he was great.
Yeah, he's the best hitter of our generation so far. Me and Andrew, not
Yeah, he's no Tony Gwynn.
you. Yeah, but I mean, he's just. I don't know why he's not.
Right,
getting
that was
into
my
it.
generation.
I don't know why he's not getting the
I just
retirement
feel like he
tour.
was-
It is a little weird. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think.
May-
I think
and it
he's
doesn't.
hung
It's not
around
like
too long.
it's
buddy.
not like he's a jerk. Like every player seems to praise him. Who's ever played with him, his teammates. Can you stop? I'm sorry, but I don't know. It's weird.
All right. Any closing thoughts? Is that it for this week?
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
an hour and 41 minutes.
Yeah, go Phils.
Deke, do you have any like words of wisdom to drop? Leave the show with.
Concerning.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
Concerning
good.
what?
You
That's
should
good.
be giving a shout out on your high school graduation of your 2 daughters.
Yeah, come on, Jim.
And my sister just graduated today, her master's.
Nice.
And nursing from
Congrats
LaSalle.
to the
You have
class
your
of
2 daughters.
2022.
My cousin just graduated from Holy Family to,
Fuck you, the educator. You. Congrats to the class of 2022.
That
Or not
covers
Holy
it all.
Family. Holy
Whether
Ghost,
you're
not Holy Family,
whether you're grade school, high school, college, congrats to the class of
Kindergarten.
2022. Kindergarten, moving up from middle school, from
You want me to
grade
videotape
school to
my
middle
8th grade
school.
graduation speech for you guys tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
It's very good.
Four score and 7 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us here on another episode of the Say the Boot First podcast. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Until then, be excellent to each other. See you,
Birds.
folks.
Go Birds.